Hey Jimmy, please get a bell on the phone and tell him that it's on. I finally got his name on the song. Can't do it wrong cause it sounds so sweet. Just spit the facts while I keep the crowd on their feet. Football season be the reason that I be bringing this heat. Georgia music representing 104.3. Hey, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. That's our guy, Georgie. I probably don't give him enough love because we play the song at the beginning of the show and then I just kind of launch into whatever I'm ready to launch into. But Georgie, you can check him out, Georgie Music on social media, JORGMUZIK, Georgie Music on social media. And he does our opening show theme song, and we enjoy it very much. I have a lot of stuff to get to. I'm not going to get into the sports. Just allow me 1 second here.
You got it, baby.
Yeah. I came in and I'm immediately annoyed today because these vending machines have not been refilled for weeks. And they're asking us to come into the studio every day. So we're being good soldiers. Not Solana, by the way. Solana didn't come in today. He said it was too cold to drive. I thought that was a little overboard.
Couldn't get his car warm.
Yeah, he said that he just couldn't get the engine to turn over. It was very cold. And so you and I are here, and Jimmy's here, and Solana's mailing it in from Kendall. But I get here, and the vending machines still not filled. I mean, like it honestly looks like I Am Legend. Remember how like the vending machines were just empty, and then as Will Smith would eat and drink more stuff out of the vending machine, there would be less in there. And I like one Coke Zero during the show. Makes me happy. One Coke Zero. Last two shows I've had Diet Cokes because they're out of Coke, literally out of Coke Zero. There's 4 rows. I put video on my Instagram when I got here. I was so annoyed. And there's one Diet Coke left. I'm going to have to go to Diet Pepsi in a second. Like crazy. And then Crowder walks in, hands me a Coke Zero that he got at the gas station, Cherry Coke Zero.
Yes.
And he got himself something that I just got from Walmart delivery a couple days ago. I haven't had one yet. That is the creamy vanilla Coke.
And it's delicious.
And it's for the holidays. Is it good?
Yeah,
Does it taste like creamy vanilla?
They had the vanilla Coke,
but
Coke.
This is like more vanilla, right?
It tastes similar, but it does have a little something. It's good as hell. Like I don't like normal Coke. I'm more of a Pepsi guy.
Is that a zero or is that regular?
Oh, it is full sugar.
Full sugar.
You know me, I'm on my diabetes.
Oh man, you've been eating Smarties like they're going out of style.
This is the time of year when I really kick them diabetes.
Understood, man. Yeah, I can't wait to try that. I've been chilling it at home for 24 hours. Tonight I will open my first can, but this is delicious. So thank you. I don't know what's going on at Odyssey that we can't refill the vending machines. It's not like it's a charitable endeavor. Someone's making money off it. I'm guessing the vending machine company. So I don't understand. Who was the crazy guy at the old building that ran the vending machine?
Oh, my goodness.
What was that guy's name?
I remember his face.
Oh, my God.
I was nuts. Yeah, he was a lunatic. But he needs to come back and take it over. At least the things were stocked.
I don't know if that maybe an algorithm, but this isn't a big push right now.
I don't understand.
Huck, you're the only person buying damn drinks out of that.
I don't think so. Someone's buying all the Diet Cokes. It wasn't me. I was forced to buy one yesterday. I was buying the Coke Zeros. Anyway, this is my final day coming in until they restock those vending machines.
Let's go with that.
We spent, Hawk, just so you know, we spent 2 years during a global worldwide.
Shout it louder. We can't hear you.
Where are you at?
Criminies. How loud is he, Jimmy?
Hey, Hawk, we spent 2 years. Jesus Christ, Solana, take it easy.
Does Tommy Tigg have a hearing problem?
We spent 2 years during a global pandemic with no soap in that building. So good luck with your Coke Zeros.
That was crazy too. That's legit. They were like, yeah, you still got to come in, and there's a pandemic, but they didn't want to refill the soap.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, well, wait a second. Something's not congruous here.
different management, by the way. I'd like to point that out. Once we got Claudia in the building, that changed immediately.
Plenty of soap, no Coke Zero. Claudia, I mean, her attention has been on the soap, but not on the Coke Zero. And there's got to be a happy medium, Claudia.
Employee testing. A
Um,
social experiment.
Anyway, so incredible night for the Heat last night. We're going to get headlines here in a second. Spo does it again with this incredible inbounds play with no time on the clock, which, you know, if you follow Heat basketball, I don't know people across the nation, but we know when there's any amount of time on the clock and there's an inbounds play, Spo's going to have something, and he had it again last night.
Did he or did Quinny?
I
heard Quinny had one.
Good. Well, I'm telling you, that's Spo. I'm a firm believer in Spo.
No, so the play was called CQ. Chris Quinn drew that up 4 years ago, that specific play, and
But
he
Spo
told
called
Spo,
it.
Spo last night, said Chris Quinn looked at him and said, let's run this, and Spo ran it.
And I watched this on Twitter. I didn't hear, but Spo said he had CQ next to the play, inbound play, less than a second, and he was like, this is Chris Quinn's play. He let Chris Quinn dial it up on the sideline and diagram it for the team.
Really?
Think about, we don't have to kiss Spo's ass. We know how good he is. You've had a play call for 4 years.
Waiting for the right time.
Come on, man. This man is very good at his job.
He is very good at his job. You never count them out. When they've got a half court or less inbound play at the end of a game, man, I don't even know if they keep numbers, but the Heat have to be the most successful team in the NBA at that. How long has Spo been the coach, Solana? It's been over a decade.
2008.
So I would say since 2008, I bet, I don't know for a fact, that the Heat have had more successful, let's say 5 seconds or less on the clock, half-court inbounds play than any team in the NBA. Like, they're miraculous at that.
Yes.
Fun as hell.
I think after that 55-point loss in the playoffs to the same team last year, I might have thrown out my whole play call sheet. Like, this crap
what did
doesn't
I
work.
have 4 years ago?
Let me re-up this sheet.
And
that story's crazy.
Panthers won last night. Nice way to end the road trip. I don't know if you watched any Monday Night Football. It was absolutely brutal. Nico Harrison, we'll get this in the headlines, was fired today by the Mavericks. What an absolute clown show that is. I mean, gave away, and now you can say gave away because Anthony Davis isn't out there. So gave away one of the greatest NBA talents in our time and crowed about it. I mean, like wasn't forced into it, surprised the player. What a clown show. What an absolute clown show that Maverick situation is. And the Dolphins have arrived in Madrid. They are in Spain. So we got action, Jack.
I'd be partying already.
I'll tell you what, man. I was wondering about that because you've done the overseas trip, but I think Mike McDaniel is the least the disciplinarian coach that we've seen in a long minute. And I wonder behavioral restrictions and curfew restrictions. I know the league obviously probably has a little say in it as well and keeps them busy because I know they're doing a lot of stuff. But I am interested to see what happens with them on an overseas trip on a season like this.
I'm hoping, and I would guess nobody's going to get in trouble or I'm not
talking about getting arrested.
I got in a fight and all that. Hoch, you can get, because we went to the bridge. You make fun of me. I know it's important. The bridge, and looked at all the jewels. We went to London.
The London Bridge.
So we had the London Bridge.
And then there's the other bridge.
There's one with like
just there.
A museum with jewels and all that with a little guy. We listen, schedule 23-year-old Crowder all the events you want him to go to. I'm going to hit the streets. I don't give a damn who my head coach was. Yeah. 08 was, that was 08. That was Dolphins Giants, 08. So that was Parcells, Tony Sperano, Strict.
Yeah.
We were in them streets. The guys that want to go out, me and Porter. Hey,
nobody's telling you
how long
you
we
can't
got?
Go out.
Okay, you got to be back by 11. What time is it? 9:15. We got an hour 45. We out of here. And we hit it. Like, if they want to go out, they're going to go out. They should be responsible. More phones and videos nowadays.
That's the thing, man. You can get caught real quickly.
But you can sneak around. And it's Spain, I'm going to tell you, I would assume Spain has a little more than London to do in the night.
Sports Talk on WQA. Well, the Dolphins are there. Sports Talk on WQAM is presented by Paramount Plus. You can't count on much, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. Loaded potato for you today. Josh Appel. We'll talk some football with him. Will Manso. We'll talk some basketball with him. Oronde Gadsden will call us from a McDonald's eating a McRib in the 4 o'clock hour. So we will talk nonsense with him. We also have today another $50 gift card to eat, drink, and watch sports at Twin Peaks. Got pro football, college football, basketball, hockey, soccer, college basketball, and you can watch it all at Twin Peaks. There's locations all over South Florida, and we're giving away a $50 Twin Peaks gift card every day this week. Where did Solana go?
He's screaming at somebody, probably.
He went to his parents' house because
screaming at somebody.
He went to his parents' house because the people for the mold arrived.
What?
He did what? He left?
But we're about to do headlines.
I understand that. He went to his parents' house.
Does he live in his parents' basement or something?
But I don't understand. He chose right now in the middle, right before headlines?
Yeah, because they just got there.
He has mold.
Well, he's got mold in the air conditioning unit, and so they were coming to clean it out today. But I mean, wouldn't you tell the people? I don't know. Wouldn't you tell the people, hey, in about 15 minutes you can start? I've got some stuff to take care of. I'd rather have him here for the headlines than for. What did he say? He'll be back for Manso?
But I'm not that responsible. Everybody knows that.
Manso's at 3:30.
Yeah, he said he hopefully be there before Manso.
He's got an hour ride to his parents?
His parents live Coral Springs?
What? But why wouldn't he have told us this before the show?
And you can tell companies the window. I always tell everybody in my life.
Well,
I drop the kids off at 8. I'm doing something at 2 o'clock. You can come to me. We are doing virtual. Do not come to my house after 2 o'clock. I am working.
But even if they come during the window, you don't have to stop working at that moment. You can say, hey, expected you a little earlier. I'll be with you in about 10 minutes. That crazy to me. So he's going to drive for an hour now?
Apparently so.
He didn't go that far from his parents.
But I'm not understanding. It's 2:15, and he says, hopefully I'll be back in time for Manso?
So he's in Kendall.
But that's at 3:25 Manso's scheduled for. That's an hour and 10 minutes from now.
Well, his parents live in Boca.
I mean, what? Yeah. What am I missing there?
Traffic.
I mean, he hit us with the flim flam. I saw him too.
Well, wwhy wouldn't he have sent me his headlines though and say, hey, I may not be able to do them at 2 or 3 o'clock? I didn't prepare headlines. He never. You're on the thread. Did he once say I may miss some of the show?
No. When he said mold, I thought he was getting a retainer. I swear to God.
They were taking a mold of his teeth.
He was like, they're not even done with the mold yet. I was like, you getting a retainer? I swear, I didn't know what he was talking about.
Wow. Well, all right. Well, headlines are brought to you by Durrell Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Durrell Kia or DurrellKia.com. Anybody want to do some headlines? Anybody have any ideas?
Big win for the Heat.
Oh, he just said, oh, look at this. It says part of my headlines. What does that mean? That he hasn't finished them yet? It is 2:17. He hasn't finished them yet. Heat, they win. They play Cleveland again tomorrow night at the Kaseya Center. So a couple of games against Cleveland, one night off in between. I mentioned the Mavs fired Nico Harrison. Shocking twist of events there. I cannot believe, if I'm a fan of the Mavericks, I cannot believe that this man traded away my favorite player ever, and then was fired ostensibly for doing so. I just...
Is the timing weird? Did I miss something?
I don't know. It went south very quickly because it seemed like they had kind of given him a vote of confidence after it happened. I was watching Stephen A today, and he was saying something along the lines of, hey, do you remember when Anthony Davis got to Dallas? I think it was the first game. And he was like, all-star Anthony Davis. And Stephen A was like, that's why the trade was made. like for that. But he's missing time again. And so it's obvious that the trade, it was kind of not smart. But
Exactly.
Nico Harrison was telling you that Luka was the guy who was not in the right shape. And Luka was the guy who was going to miss games. And we know it's always been Anthony Davis. Not that Luka was in the greatest of shape.
No, but Luka's younger, but Anthony Davis always gets hurt.
Always.
And now you're surprised he's hurt. That's why I didn't know if they missed something or was Anthony Davis acting crazy, because you bought I don't want to say a lemon, you bought a hurt
but you didn't
entity.
You didn't have to, which is the weirdest thing. Luka didn't want to leave. Remember his first game in LA or when he was back or whatever, like he's crying.
And you could have probably got more or younger if you would have shopped Luka. Remember
that
secret trade?
Rob Pelinka took this guy to the cleaners, like cost this guy his job.
Rob better give Nico a job.
Well, it's funny. A buddy of mine said that, something along the lines of, hey, he's been working double agent for the Lakers, but Luka hates Nico Harrison. Nico Harrison hates Luka. I mean, it's one of the things that we found through all of this thing. Crazy. Monday Night Football last night was terrible. Yeah. Packers lose 10-7 to the Eagles. It was painful to watch. There was a really funny tweet by JJ Watt from ESPN at halftime that said the amount of effort it took us to put this game on television was not worth it. It's a great line.
Old-fashioned 0-0 at half. You know who loved that game? Mario Cristobal. Here we go, fellas.
We're in it. We're in it. One score game.
Right where we want them.
Panthers, like I said, beat VGK last night. Late night, 3-2, and they will be at home Thursday, and we will do the show there on Thursday. Canes Hoops, they blew out Stetson. It was a Stetson jumped out to an early lead.
Yeah.
A little bit shocking.
Yeah, UM committed like 6 turnovers. In the first 5 minutes of the game.
But then they hammered him, which they should have.
Yeah.
The big one coming up, I don't think they play again till Sunday night, which is the big one in Jacksonville against the Florida Gators. And that will be a national television game. So very exciting. All right. And I guess I'll do weather as well. Let me get some weather. It was so nice. I woke up this morning. Lori set her alarm. Usually we get up around 8:45. She got up at 8 and she said, we're walking to the beach. And we walked to the beach. It could not have been more beautiful this morning.
To turn the heat on?
No. In fact, I had to have the air on some last night. Like it was not.
This morning it was chilly.
It was chilly, but the sun was out. It was nice.
My kids came out. They got their little covers on their shoulders, walking around the house.
Sponsored by Chill Zone AC, featuring reliable Ruud AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com. It is 66 in Miami right now. It'll drop down. Low looks like 60 tonight. And then on the overnights, 59, 58. And then when you wake up tomorrow morning, be back in the 60s, 60, 62, 65. Should be cloudy tomorrow as well. So I just want to make sure I have this straight before we take a break and come back with a pal. Solana signed in to do the show to scream at us at a decibel level I haven't heard since a concert in the 80s.
I just don't think his mic was plugged in.
And then disconnected to go drive an hour and a half to wherever his parents live. What am I missing something in the transaction here?
Just came through to holler at you.
I can't be here a long time, guys. Just wanted to tell you, have a great show. And then he hit it. That was it. Interesting appearance by Solana on today's show.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Josh Appel is going to join us in the next segment. Will Manso in the 3:00 hour, and maybe Solana. We don't know. Well, we'll try to keep tabs on him.
Bonus. That's a lot of bonus. See what happens.
I mean, I don't want to give him any questions to Will if he's only going to show up for that. He doesn't want to do it. I mean, you know him. He only wants to talk Heat basketball. So he looked at the schedule. And he's like, "Oh, Will talk Heat basketball. That's all I want to talk about." Oh,
He
my
was
God.
mad I knew the Quinny story.
Yeah, right?
Oh, he stole
my material!
You know he did that 4 years ago?
Truly odd appearance by you. Like, why would you sign in for 2 minutes to do? Why wouldn't you just say, "Hey, I'll be able to join you guys around 3:30"? Like you do that sometimes when you're traveling. Hey, I'm going to be busy. That was a very odd transaction to me.
He's weird.
Very strange.
And mold's getting to him.
It's the mold.
Mold's getting to
All right,
him.
Josh Appel's going to talk some football with us in the next segment. Don't go anywhere.
Is chronic pain impacting the quality of your life? Now, like, I'm a little older now. I know people get arthritis. I have the tendon pain and the joint pain, all those surgeries. I got to tell you, though, your own body can help treat that pain without the need of drugs or surgery. And you know, doctors are write scripts. They've been doing it for decades. Surgeons go to college to become surgeons and do surgeries. You don't have those two options. You have another one now. It's called regenerative medicine, and QC Kinetics is the largest, fastest growing regenerative medicine group in the entire country. South Florida's QC Kinetic doctors are waiting to help you get rid of that chronic pain. I had chronic pain because I broke my heels doing a toe touch with my niece and my daughter. There were people telling me to get a wheelchair, double cast my feet. I said, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go holler at my friends at QC Kinetics. I got PRP shots. I got healing lasers, limped in the first treatment, walked out. Second treatment, I'm back normal, running around with Chaz, playing basketball with Ava, working out with Lil Chan. I'm telling you, you have another option other than drugs and surgery, and QC Kinetics is it. You got to give them a call today to see your options. 844-77-REGEN. That's 844-777-3436. Tell them that I sent you down there, and you'll get a free consultation and $500 off your first treatment. There's a brand new office on Southeast 17th Street in Fort Lauderdale. They're growing because it works. Thousands of people have been helped, not just me. And now it's time for you to see how your own body can help itself. Don't replace it, regenerate it. 844-77-REGEN. That's 844-777-3436.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Ain't no way Solana got a degree.
Like the music, Jimmy. Like it. All right, before we talk football, I remind you the best place to get geared up with Canes or Dolphins merch this season is Caneswear in Davie or online at caneswear.com. Josh Appel's on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline. Josh Appel's a broadcaster nationally for the NFL on Sports USA. He will be on the call this weekend for Oronde Gadsden II and the Chargers, who play the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hope he plays.
Yeah, I don't know if OG's going to be playing or not. He's day-to-day. He's got the thigh bruise, but kind of exciting to be on the call for that, for Josh Appel. Where's that? Is that in Jacksonville or is that in L.A.?
It's in Jacksonville. I wish I haven't been to L.A. in a few years for a game at that stadium. I wish I was going, but no, it's up in Jacksonville.
Supposed to be a great stadium,
That
right?
stadium's the nicest thing I've been in.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Dolphins here. Could you believe? Because what I asked, who we have on yesterday?
Kirk.
Yeah, Chris Perkins, and I was like, "Can you believe what you witnessed? Can you believe what you saw from the Dolphins against the Bills on Sunday? Did you think, not that they weren't capable of that in a game, but did you think coming off the Baltimore game, the Greer firing?" Did you think that was possible against Buffalo?
I thought beating Buffalo was possible because they have come pretty close to beating the Bills the last couple of years. We just saw it. It was almost the same situation where the Dolphins were coming off of that horrible loss in week 1 to the Colts. They blew the game at the end to the Patriots. They were Devon Achane foot out of bounds away from winning that game. And they were thinking, all right, well, that's blowout. Demoralizing loss. Now you're going on the road to Buffalo where you never win. This is going to go terribly. And the Dolphins executed a really good game plan and made 2 crucial mistakes in that game and lost. And that was on the road in primetime. So now you come home in November, obviously hottest month of the year in South Florida. So the Bills are obviously going to be affected by that. I think Greg Rousseau is going to make another OSHA complaint after Sunday's game. Quotes are ridiculous. But the Dolphins honestly did something very similar in Sunday's game that they did in Buffalo. They had a good game plan, but the difference, aside from the timeout and the false start before the game even started, they didn't make any mistakes that came at crucial times and in crucial situations. The 2 picks that Tua threw, third down, I know we can debate about the validity of an arm punt, but they were arm punts, and one of them, there was a penalty on the returns. They started inside the 15. The other one was early enough in the game. They played really well. I was surprised that they were able to hold James Cook in check the way they were able to. And the same with Josh Allen just kind of looks off. The Bills are going through something right now where there's a disconnect between the skill guys and Josh Allen, and it feels like Josh is trying to overcompensate for it more than he normally does. And the Dolphins were able to create some turnovers, force some mistakes. And yeah, I'm shocked that they won the game by 3 scores. I'm not shocked that they necessarily won, but the manner in which it happened, yeah, that's pretty shocking.
And Josh, what's your take on this arm punt thing? It's Vince Lombardi, Jimmy Johnson, you can name all, Andy Reid, nobody arm punt. I think it's dumb. I really do believe it's dumb. There's less tacklers on the field. If a good returner gets the ball, he can run it back. I don't get the arm punt where, okay, well, it was going to be down there anyway. Let him have a chance to catch it. I don't agree with that.
If it's 3rd and 15 or 3rd and 22 because you've gotten a penalty or 2 on the drive and you heave something up deep and it gets picked off, I'm okay with an arm punt in that spot. On 3rd and 10, get 12 yards. You have a million plays that you can attack the middle of the field and get a first down. And if you don't get it, okay, then you punt. But give yourself a chance instead of just chucking it up in the double coverage. So
or maybe once in a blue moon, not as part of your game plan. Anytime there's going to be 3rd and 10,
let it fly.
Just let it fly. Because I like a 50-50 ball. I like when you throw deep and you could get a PI. There's things that can happen on the positive, but that does seem a little weird. Every time 3rd and 10, you're just going to arm punt it. Seems, I don't know, a little bit suspect.
Bizarre, yeah.
Yeah, run a draw, and I'm not a fan of running a draw, but I'm not a fan of running a draw. But maybe lull them into the sense of complacency with the arm punt a couple times, then run a draw.
I would much rather see the swing pass with no blockers on the edge to Devon Achane.
the reverse pass, the pass behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Yeah. Josh Appel is with us. Does Sunday's game lead you to any broad conclusions about anything? Or do you just say, hey, the team's not as bad as they've looked most of the season? It's some weird season that's been like a perfect storm of cataclysmic events. Or do you take it even further and go, you know what? They're better than people think. They're like, what do you make any broad conclusions from Sunday?
No, because we saw them put together a great performance against Atlanta and then follow it up with an absolute dud. You've got to see this over the next 3 games. I think it was Crowder yesterday who said, well, you've got the Commanders, the Saints, and the Jets all coming up next. You look at that and you go, that's 3 more wins, get to 6 and 7. Well, the Dolphins also lost to Cleveland this year. Like you can't, the way the Dolphins have played this year, and they've looked fantastic at times and looked like the worst team in the league at times. It's hard to know what you're going to get on a weekly basis, especially from the quarterback position. So I think to say that those are a shoe-in 3 wins coming up, or to make any grand conclusions, you can't really do until you see them replicate this performance a little more consistently. I'm not saying they got to blow everybody out by 3 scores every week and win, but string together multiple wins in a row, and the schedule's setting up for it that way. But I mean, I don't know that you can trust them to do that.
But is it anything, or is it just, hey, enjoy a fun win over Buffalo where everything went right for Miami, everything went wrong for Buffalo? Just enjoy it, Dolphins fans. Don't worry what it means.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely enjoy it. It's a good win, a team that the Dolphins never beat. But I also don't think that you can really extrapolate much from it big picture, because I still think they have the same general issues that they've always had all season long and all off season long. Although maybe Juju Brents, is that a player?
Wow, Chris Greer signing.
But Josh, to that point where I don't know what Chris Greer could have done. Maybe he was holding Juju or hiding Juju Brents on the practice squad. I don't know what he did to make them be able to look different against the Bills. But is it good for them? Let's say they do have 3. I don't want to say cupcakes, because the Dolphins, they would be considered a cupcake too. It's a cupcake bowl going on for the next 3 weeks. But for them to beat those 3 teams, let's say now we're sitting at 6 and 7. Then they go ahead and 2 and 8, 9. Something like that. Is that good for them with this terrible start, for them to end strong? Now you're going to have people jumping back. Solana's already getting back on the Mick bandwagon, whatever he calls it. I just think we'll be right back in the place we have been for years and years and years with these coaches. Do we like him? Do we not like him?
I think that it depends on your perspective whether or not that's good. If you're Mike McDaniel, that's great, because that means you've kept the buy-in of the team and you're likely keeping your job going into next season. If you are a general fan of this franchise and you want this era to be over, then going on a winning streak here and being in the hunt graphic for the final few weeks, maybe not so great. But at the same time, like, I'm intrigued by like Fernando Mendoza. I'm intrigued by Dante Moore. I think Ty Simpson has done a lot of things to get into this conversation for the top quarterback in the draft. I don't know that this is the year to be the worst team in the league to need a quarterback. Those guys might be good, but by all accounts, this is a quote-unquote weaker quarterback class. For the long-term health of the franchise, probably better off if they, don't win a lot towards the end. But you never want to poo-poo winning. Winning is always
fun. Sunday was fun. It was fun.
So,
I mean, we understand the benefits of a higher draft pick, and you also understand the fun that comes with winning. Like, I'm not going to hate on winning.
I just don't want to go back in with another. I don't go into 2026 and we come out again at 1 and 3, and we're all sitting here. We saw this last year,
right?
But they won 5 at the end. I don't want to be in that situation.
There's a very good chance that happens.
but it's funny because this would be the 3rd time in Tua's career that it happens.
Yeah.
Did it with Flores, did it with McDaniel, and now they're.
I feel like he's just about to get over the hump. I think next season is actually that
if
season.
He can just stay healthy.
I'd bring Greer back, but that's me. I saw enough from Juju Brents that made me think this guy can identify talent.
Hey, and how about Riley Patterson? He misses the extra point, maybe one of the worst extra points I've ever seen attempted in an NFL game, but he bounced right back with that 48-yarder later in the game. I mean, even Riley Patterson.
Got to give him some respect.
Chris Greer
can't kick over 50 yards. They can't even try, but you got to give them some respect, I guess. What do you expect Sunday in Spain? Because they seemed revitalized, and Washington is banged up beyond belief. But the Dolphins don't have a great track record when it comes to these international games either.
Okay, so I just had the Commanders over the weekend against the Lions. Not only is Marshawn Lattimore done for the season with a torn ACL, he didn't play, but their other rookie corner who's drafted in the second round, he has a fractured tibia, I believe. It's either a tibia or a fibula. So I doubt he's going to play on Sunday. So they've got Jonathan Jones, who also had his groin act up in the middle of that game. I can't remember if he came back or not, but he left for a moment, then walked back to the sideline, but it was such a blowout. I don't know that they put him back in. Then you've got Noah Igbenogany and another guy off their practice squad playing a corner. If the Dolphins offense can't have success against a team like that, who's also going to be without Daron Payne because he punched Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Dolphins team total over, maybe?
And he got suspended. This is a Washington team that has lost 3 consecutive games by 20 or more points. They are getting blown out every single week. There's no Terry McLaurin. There's no Austin Eckler. There's no Jaden Daniels. Bill Krosky-Merritt and Chris Rodriguez are the 2 running backs there. Like, it is as depleted of a roster right now, especially on defense, that you'll find in the NFL. And if the Dolphins can't take advantage of that, well, we'll be having a similar conversation to a lot of the other segments we've done this year.
Dolphins team total is 25.5.
I would take it.
Josh's point. Hell, they're playing with kids off the street.
Did you see what Jahmyr Gibbs did to their defense last week? You don't think the Dolphins are going to try and use Achane that way?
You see what? Because I'm worried about Noah Igbenogany. Because did you see what Jalen Phillips did last night? Green Bay Packers.
I'm not supposed to be mad at that, right?
Nah, but man, it's so perfect. Like, you can't be mad at it, but it is perfect, absolutely perfect. Appel, the McRib is back. This is it's a soft rollout of the McRib. Sometimes it comes back with a lot of fanfare. This time it's just kind of appearing at select McDonald's locations. You had your first McRib with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last year when it came out.
Yes.
And you have not changed your mind on this? Because you only had like 1 or 2 bites, right?
Yeah, I could not stomach anymore. I went and ordered 2 McChickens after that because I couldn't stand the taste of the McRib.
What was it that you didn't like? Because I'm trying to. Why are you laughing?
The sandwich. Obviously, he didn't like it.
Let me think about it. Everything.
Well, you don't like barbecue sauce?
I will use barbecue sauce. Like a pulled pork sandwich, a barbecue chicken sandwich.
Sure,
but like, I know what that meat looks like before they put it on one of those press machines to heat it up. I can't imagine. It
looks like any flank steak.
What flank steak do you eat?
It looks like a flank steak.
That patty looks like a flank steak?
Yeah, like a nice thin little flank steak.
You could build another McDonald's with the frozen McRibs because they look like bricks.
What are you talking about, man? That's how the burgers look too when they're frozen.
Nah,
that's crazy, dog. And that roll is so tasty. Yeah. So you're not in for a McRib outing?
I'll join you, but I won't eat a McRib.
Well, no, if we do a McRib outing, this is what happened with the Hochman burger at Tucker Duke's.
I ate the Hochman burger.
You're like, I'm going to show up, but I'm going to get it plain, which is what Jimmy did. Happened. Well,
everything on it.
We know what you did, though. You took all the chili and somehow it ended up on the plate, and you said that you ate it all, but there was a big mound of chili and cheese and sour cream on your plate.
The only thing on that burger I didn't get was the sour cream. That thing was packed with chili. The idea that you don't think chili would fall out of that burger after every bite is insanity.
Well, we all had them, though. I saw how it fell on everybody else's plate. You ended up with more chili than what started on the burger. I don't know how that happened.
He was mushy.
But I can't invite him to my McRib night if he's not going to have one, right? Like, it just doesn't seem right.
I might lean more Aperol Spritz myself.
How about an Aperol Spritz and a McRib?
That sounds like the single worst combination in the history of meals.
I don't even
If
know
you had to pick
people.
one, though, are you going Aperol?
I don't even know you people.
I'd probably go Aperol, but I would say this, Hoch. The incentive for me to get an invite to the McRib outing is whether it's you, whether it's Dr. Chuck. After my one bite, you basically get another full McRib to enjoy.
Oh, that is a good point. He handed me his McRib. He's like, I'm not going to eat this. And, who would I would never let a McRib go to waste.
I'm not eating after a pill.
That's actually a good point. I get an extra McRib if I invite a pal, but I think I end up paying for everything. So I think I'm actually buying a McRib with a bite in it. I think it's a terrible transaction for me.
You're not above that.
Hey, Pale, Hawk hasn't figured out.
I'm not above anything.
He pays for everything anytime we go anywhere.
It's crazy. We got to stop having events.
I snuck up on you the other night.
Oh, I know. That was not sneaky.
Wait, Crowder, you don't even do the thing where you take out the wallet and you like pat it and then you make Hawk give you the little brush off it. No, I got it. You got to do the act.
Listen, first 4 or 5 times I did it. Now it's just like, oh, big man over there got it. Yeah.
Josh is always like, yeah. I got you. And he hands me 4 singles. I got you.
I'll handle the tip. Here's $2.
All right.
I do tip the people, though. I'll shoot them a little 20.
Josh Appel. He will be on the call for Sports USA Sunday in Jacksonville. Hopefully, Aronde Gadsden II will be playing. Thank you, Josh.
Appreciate you guys.
There you go. Josh Appel on this Tuesday. It is that time of year. Opening day of championship meet at Gulfstream Park is just around the corner. Champions return to Gulfstream Park Thursday, the 27th, which is Thanksgiving Day, for opening day of championship meet, where the world's greatest jockeys compete for glory every Thursday through Sunday. Whether you're enjoying premium trackside dining at 10 Palms, or you're catching every race in Silk Simulcast Room, or standing front row on the apron, love watching the races against the rail there, you'll feel the power, passion, and excitement of championship meet. Gulfstream Park, they offer the hottest slots and electronic table games and combine the excitement of casino gaming with the thrills of thoroughbred racing in one electrifying destination. And this month, November, it is loaded. Taste at the Track is this Sunday. Martinis, panini, and linguine. Get your tickets online now at gulfstreampark.com. And again, opening day of championship meet is Thanksgiving Day, the 27th. You will have an incredible time. You watch the races, you dine at 10 Palms. That is a great way to celebrate Thanksgiving. You can get all the details right now at gulfstreampark.com.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Crowder.
Hawk.
Crowder.
Hawk.
Unk.
Yeah, Jimmy. What got into you today? A lot of guitars today. I think we had some Who earlier, maybe.
Yeah.
What got into you?
I don't know.
Just feeling
Feeling motivated.
yeah. I like what he's doing.
Ride with this.
Yeah. So get you moving. Oh, look at that. Solana has checked in from the west coast of Florida.
How's Naples?
There was a misunderstanding when he said, I'll hopefully be back for Will Manso. He meant Appel.
Oh, okay.
So, because the math wasn't mathing, because Manso, when he said hopefully, that was 10 after 2, and Manso isn't coming on until like 25 minutes from now. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to my parents' house, and hopefully I'll be there by Manso. But I like, where'd your parents move? Naples, Fort Myers?
Don't you live in their basement?
So what happened? You're now at your parents' house because you have the mold remediation people at your house? We got to get him unmuted, or else we're not going to be able to hear him.
Yeah. So my
Strong start by you.
At the gate.
He
called the timeout.
Well, admittedly, he had a long ride. He's been in the car for an hour and a half getting to his parents' house.
I mean, don't even get me started on these technical issues. I don't want to talk about it. But, bro, I had people coming to my house. They got there late. And you know what? I could have said from the start, you know what? I'll just take the first hour off. I mean, whatever. Who cares? I'll mail it in. And instead, I joined for the first segment. I wanted to be a part of the camaraderie. I wanted to talk about
You didn't join for the first segment, though. You failed when it was your time to talk on the first segment. The headlines, you were gone, but you didn't even tell us you were leaving.
Yeah, I texted you. I texted you both. I mean, I could have mailed it in completely for the first hour. I wanted to hang out for the first couple minutes. Sorry that I had people show up at my house and I had to go. I had to ride.
You make it sound like you had people show up at your house to sing Christmas carols. You made an appointment with a company. Like, I'm sorry, the carolers showed up. I didn't want to. I had the Jehovah's Witnesses knocking at the door. I didn't want to be rude.
What window did you give them? You give them that 2-hour window. You should have told them 9 to 11.
No, they said between 11 and 2, and I figured perfect. They'll get there at somewhere around 12, and then I'll leave to the studio. It'll be perfect. Guess what? They didn't show up until 2:10 or 2:15, whenever it is I had to leave, and they didn't let me know that they were running late until 2 o'clock. And then they're like, we'll be there in 25 minutes. They showed up 15 minutes later. So I thought I would be able to knock out the first segment, stay for headlines, and then ride. And it just didn't work out that way. But
were you annoyed that they didn't communicate with you properly about when they may or may not be there?
I already called the company and spoke with them about it.
Okay,
sure
because
did.
I've done the same with Len, because that's exactly what you did to us. You did not communicate with us when you were or were not going to be here, you jackass. I wanted to talk to you about the Nico Harrison stuff and the Heat, which we will with Will Manso. Just a clown show in Dallas, yeah? I mean, to have that happen and then fire the general manager who made it happen less than a year after it happens, I don't know how you recover from that as an organization.
I don't understand what happened there in terms of who really was behind moving Luka Doncic, but here's what I know. You allowed Nico Harrison to make that move. You allowed him to only work with the Los Angeles Lakers and entrusted him to make this move, which might end up going down as the worst front office decision in the history of the sport. And then you move on from him after that, after a 3-8 start, just a couple months later. None of it makes sense to me. Absolutely nothing, because they're scapegoating Nico Harrison, and I get why, because clearly he's not the best GM in the world.
Are they scapegoating him, or are they coming to the realization that this guy single-handedly may have made us part of the worst trade on the wrong end in NBA history? I'm not saying they didn't know about it, and I'm not saying that they didn't sign off on it, but are they scapegoating him, or were they taking their general manager's words for, hey, I'm the guy in charge. I'm the one who watches Luka every day. I'm the one who identifies what Anthony Davis can bring to this team. Like, at some point, you have to trust in your people. So I don't know if it's scapegoating.
Well, Hoch, isn't it pretty obvious? And I'm not even talking about this situation. I'm talking about in general. And I think this is part of the reason why Dolphins fans are so frustrated with their owner and Stephen Ross. I mean, you have a marquee player in the NBA, a whale, a superstar who just took you to the NBA Finals, And you're seeing the types of transactions that guys like Rudy Gobert are going for, Donovan Mitchell are going for. And you don't even open up the market for Luka. You don't say, hey, in the inner circles, a Shamsbaum, we're looking to move on from Luka. What would you be willing to give us? But you allow Nico Harrison to just facilitate everything behind the scenes. I mean, that to me is why they ultimately decided to move on from him. Hoch, they're definitely scapegoating him because that decision doesn't get made without ownership signing off on it. And
signing off is different because you're being sold an idea from him. You sign off on it, but you're taking the guy who's in charge of that kind of decision making. You're taking his word for it. We're new owners. And he's telling you, we have a long problem with Luka and his conditioning, his attitude. Like, you're taking someone's word for it, and you're finding out later that maybe it wasn't true.
I remember their team president, though, or maybe it was one of their owners, talking about what they really wanted in a superstar. So to me, it looked like this decision came from above Nico Harrison or with Nico Harrison, and everybody was on for it.
But I just kind of feel like they were parroting the governors. I feel like they were parroting what Nico had told them. And then over the course of time, as you see Luka doing what he's doing in LA, and you watch Anthony Davis not be able to take the court in Dallas, you go, you know what? I think he may have sold us a false bill of goods.
Well, what doesn't make sense to me? Like, why now at 3-8? Oh, these 11 games. Yeah, we see it all. Y'all agree with this man. This the whole offseason, they could have fired him. Before the draft, they could have fired him. Like, at some point, they needed 11 games. They needed Anthony Davis to get hurt to know that Anthony Davis habitually gets hurt.
Right.
Like, it just, the timing's weird to me. I don't know. I don't get the timing of it.
No, the timing is because the fan base can't stand being in that building without trying to find Nico Harrison and continue to just spew venom at him.
They were doing it again last night.
Done. They're done. They're like, the fan base is just sick of it. Everybody's excited that they got Cooper Flagg, sure, but you banked your entire future on 1.8% chance of winning the lottery. You lucked out, but guess what? You still lost the greatest player of all time in the worst trade of all time. It doesn't matter if you got Cooper Flagg or not.
Cooper Flagg's never going to be Luka Doncic.
Never.
you can take that to the bank.
Here's a couple things. Barry Jackson from the Miami Herald. He says some good national television exposure for South Florida teams this week. Dolphins Commanders, 9:30 a.m. on NFL Network. That'll be Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma on the call. That game locally will be on CBS 4. NC State on Saturday is an ESPN game. Mark Jones and Roddy Jones. That'll be their third or fourth game this season. Heat and Knicks Friday night is on Amazon. You'll have Ian Eagle and Stan Van Gundy on the call.
That's a team now.
And big early game in Jay Lucas's era at the U. 8:30 Sunday night, UM and UF in hoops is on ESPN. And Dave O'Brien and Jay Williams will be on the call.
Sorry about this, Coach Lucas.
I see you're wearing your Florida Gators shirt today.
Yeah, them boys rolling still, Hawk.
Let me give you 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions and 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. From the Palm Beach Post, the Miami Dolphins have played 6 games outside the United States. There have been highlights and lowlights. Dolphins played the first NFL international game in 2007. That was your team. And you remember what happened?
Got beat by the Giants on a low-scoring, boring game.
It was 13-10 Giants. That was October 28th, 2007 at Wembley Stadium. Palm Beach Post writes, a game of teams headed in opposite directions. Dolphins would finish 1-15, while the Giants went on to win the Super Bowl. They say someone named Cleo Lemon was Miami's quarterback that day. Ted Ginn Jr. scored his first professional touchdown.
Long pass.
How about that?
Yes.
Next international game was 7 years later, September of 2014. Dolphins Raiders. Anyone remember what happened there at Wembley Stadium?
Butt whooping.
Dolphins laid a butt whooping on the Raiders, 38-14. And I believe, let me see here. The Raiders fired Dennis Allen after the loss amid concerns about issues with players and a terrible defense. And they elevated Tony Sparano to finish the season as their head coach.
God rest his soul.
Remember that?
Yes.
Then October 2015, Jets beat the Dolphins 27-24 at Wembley. It says former Dolphin receiver Brandon Marshall helped drive a nail into Joe Philbin's coaching coffin with 7 receptions for 128 yards. Of course, there were many who thought Philbin should be canned at the end of the 2014 season, but he was on the sidelines that day at Wembley Stadium watching Miami stumble against its AFC East rivals. Philbin met with Miami owner Stephen Ross in London following the team's 3rd straight loss. It went well, Philbin said afterward, and told reporters he wasn't worried about job security. Less than 24 hours later, he was fired.
Stephen Ross he does fire people. Let's remember it now.
Next one, October in 2017, the Saints, I remember this one, beat the Dolphins 20-0. I remember that because we had a watch party at Dave & Buster's, a morning, it was like kegs and eggs.
Yeah.
And it was a morning watch party, and the Dolphins were absolutely pathetic. I mean, 20-0 tells you that, but absolutely pathetic. 2021, Jags 23, Dolphins 20. November 2023 was the most recent, couple seasons ago. That was Chiefs and Dolphins from Frankfurt, Germany. That was the first time that the Dolphins had played outside London, and we know that ended 21-14 in favor of Kansas City. All right, let's get headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com.
All right, gentlemen. I know we touched on the Heat earlier, but they did win yesterday. They're going to play the Cavs again tomorrow. But
Leonardo DiCaprio is 60 years old. Is that show sheet right?
Good looking man, that boy.
There's no chance he's 60.
Yeah.
60 years old, Hawk. 60.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, Hawk.
He
was a baby in diapers when he was acting.
He's 51 today. I mean, honestly, 60? You guys would have to be out of your bleeping minds.
I was about to agree with him, too.
I know he's older.
60. Leonardo DiCaprio is 60?
I was sneaking and watching the little Titanic scene. I remember I was a baby.
He was 19 years old. I mean, what are you guys talking about? 60.
How could that be so wrong?
Well, you made the show sheet. What do you mean how could it be so wrong?
I got your back now, Solana. I'm on this train. You rounded up.
But how did we get from 51 to 60?
We didn't do anything. No,
how did we have the show?
No, we didn't do anything.
We all got to come together and be a little bit more proficient on these show sheets, because what happened there?
You didn't see that? It didn't jump out to you? Like, hey, Leonardo DiCaprio cannot be 60 years old?
Not really. I feel like once you're over 50, it's all the same. 51, 60, 75. It's all the same.
Don't say that on the show.
I mean, to think that he's older than me. Leonardo DiCaprio, 60.
He looks 60.
He's still good looking dude,
he
man.
looks 60. He looks great.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
His girlfriend's 19.
Hide your sisters.
Yeah. Victor Cruz, remember him?
Salsa man.
95 today.
That was Victor. 39. I know he's younger than me.
We'll do this exact same segment a year from now, because
there's no chance that Solana will fix this. Nothing ever gets fixed on these show sheets. So yes, we will do this 1 year from now.
Hey, you guys want to guess who the betting favorite is to be the next head coach of the New York Giants?
Bill Belichick.
No, but I do have his odds. I have his odds.
Next head coach of the Giants, John Gruden.
No, offensive guy, because Jackson Dart.
Who was Jackson Dart's coach in college?
Is that Kiffin? Not Kiffin. Yeah, Kiffin.
Was it Lane Kiffin?
What did he go to Ole Miss?
Yeah.
It was Lane Kiffin.
Oh, give me Lane Kiffin with the Giants and Dart.
You know I love Lane Kiffin.
That would be fun to watch. Him in New York with the New York media. Come on.
Let me see, because I didn't see Lane Kiffin's name in the odds, but that would make sense.
Yeah, he was Ole Miss, and now they got another dog quarterback at Ole Miss I love. Trinidad something.
So here are the odds. Mike McCarthy is the favorite, plus 700.
He's going to ruin that young boy.
Steve Spagnuolo is plus 900.
Hell of a defensive play caller.
Yeah.
And Cliff Kingsbury is the third at plus 1,000. But the reason why I bring up this list, John Gruden's there at plus 1,400. Right behind him is Bill Belichick at plus 1,600. Mike McDaniel is listed at plus 4,000.
Interesting.
If Mike gets another job, huh? Well, Gates got another job.
Yeah, I mean, if he got another job.
Never mind. Answer my question there.
You guys going to bet the Heat to cover tomorrow, or are you still going to be a bunch of cowards?
You're going to beat them twice in a row?
I'm absolutely not betting them tomorrow.
No, Jack.
No.
You guys still aren't buying in, huh?
Oh, I'm buying in, but to beat same team, same good team twice in a row within 3 days, no thank you.
I'm buying into them not being in the play-in round. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, they're fun. They're exciting. They're like fun to root for, you know?
Yes.
What do you want me to call them? A dynasty? What do you mean?
No, not a dynasty. And I'm not doing the thing where I'm crowning them on November 11th.
I said they're fun and they're exciting and they're fun to root for. And that wasn't enough for you?
No, it wasn't, because you followed that up with, yes, when Crowder said, I'm buying in for them to just not be a playing team. Like, they'll just be a whatever.
They could be anywhere 1 through 7.
That seems like a compliment, doesn't it? 1 through 7 in the East?
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a compliment. I genuinely think we should be paying attention to what has transpired here. Yesterday, they give the Cavs, who just embarrassed them in the first round, without Tyler Hero, without Bam Adebayo, their two best players, and they took it to them. And the entire team contributed in the most exciting Heat game since the end of the Jimmy Butler era. Like, last night to me was a statement victory by Spo and by this franchise.
Solana, they took it to him. They beat him by 1 with a sixth of a second left.
Well, also, are you suggesting that you wiped the taste out of what happened in the playoffs last season away with 1 victory in the 11th game of the season?
On a Monday.
100%. 100%.
What? Last night was fun as hell.
Yes.
It was fun as hell. And you thought they were dead as a doornail after Spider Mitchell hit that 3 where he touched the baseline, by the way. There was both feet were on the baseline. No question. They didn't even look at it. But you thought they were dead as a doornail. And then Spo does the Spo magic, or Chris Quinn magic, if you want to say. But to say that removes what happened in the postseason, I mean, that's I don't want to, like, last night was really fun, so I don't want to crap on it, but come on, bro.
It's not that it removes the stink of what happened, but this Heat team, who couldn't score more than 90 points in their 2 home games to get mopped off the floor in the most lopsided first round exit in the history of the league, came back with, for the most part, the same roster. They add Norman Powell, which is huge. I'm not denying that. But for the most part, the same roster, and have completely changed their entire approach.
No question.
And yesterday, they got to go up against that same team and played the style that team has popularized without Bam and Tyler, and beat them at their own game.
Yeah,
and to me, Hoch, that's proof positive that this Heat team has not only incorporated a new style, but they should be looked upon as a team that has completely changed what their expectations should be at this point of the season. And again, I'm not saying that they should be a favorite in the East or whatever, but this isn't just maybe they'll miss the play-in tournament team.
Well, you just said the same thing. They're not the favorites in the East, which is exactly what Crowder said. They're not a play-in team.
They'll be about the 6th seed, 5th seed.
I don't know about that.
It is surprising that Spo totally turned his coaching style around, especially offense. I never thought I'd see that offense out of a Spo team. It's impressive. It's 11 games in, and guys are already injured. And can they keep that pace up? There's questions, Solana. There are questions in this.
I want to celebrate last night's win, but I think you're putting a little too much credence into it because what happens if they lose tomorrow night?
Well, Tyler and Bam aren't there.
It just, I mean, I'm with you. Last night was great. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is a man possessed.
Yes.
A man possessed. Like, he's fun as hell to watch. And I loved it. But I mean, I didn't look at last night's game as, oh my God, they have eclipsed. They have eclipsed every other team in the East.
No, but Hawk, I'm not saying they've eclipsed every other team in the East. But this team last year in the playoffs, it was clear they're not even close to being on the same court with the Cavs, with the Celtics when they're healthy, with the Knicks when they're healthy. They're just not with the Pacers.
Oh, remember, I mean, there was no Norman Powell. You didn't have that score. And Jaime Jaquez Jr. was, I mean, he was just a non-factor.
But it wasn't, yes, 100%. But Kel'el Ware last year, compared to the Kel'el Ware you got last night, Crowder, we finally got that guy. Yeah. Pelle Larsson is playing like a legit NBA starter right now. You have guys like Simone Fontecchio coming off the bench and continuing to be stellar every opportunity he gets. Drew Smith is legitimately playing like a true backup point guard in this league, not just somebody that everybody thinks is connected to Spo somehow, some way in a conspiracy theory. And Andrew Wiggins is playing like Andrew Wiggins from the 2023 or 2022 NBA Finals when he was the second best player in that series. And then you add Norman Powell, who just fits perfectly to everything the Heat are trying to do.
Again, you're suggesting that that's going to continue November, December, January, February,
11
March.
games, Solana.
I know.
Fontecchio and Larson aren't carrying us to the finals, Solana. It sounds good. It's cute. They go deep because they run fast. They play 12 guys. We're watching it, Solana. It's fun. But you want me to say that, they're top 3 in the East? No, never. No.
All I'm saying is they're this good without their 2 best players incorporating a completely new brand and approach of basketball, and they're this good through 11 games. Why wouldn't they be better with 30 games under their belt, 52 games under their belt?
Because people regress to who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the reality of it. I hope they don't. I hope you're right. I hope they run away with the East. But I think you're putting the cart in front of the horse a little bit on this one.
Drew Smith will never have a 4-steal game the rest of the season.
But again, like, what's going to happen if they lose tomorrow night?
That is true. Drew Smith's not going to have 4. Like, he had that big game defensively. He's never going to do that again. That's the first time in his life.
No, it's not. He's been putting up those numbers consistently the entire season.
You say that if I look it up and go through my phone, it's never going to happen. It's never happened.
If you look through his stats, Leonardo DiCaprio is 60 today.
And Crowder, you've been begging for somebody who throw me the ball, I'll go get you a bucket. Throw me the ball, I'm an instant bucket. And they finally have that. This is the funnest team in the NBA right now. They're putting up more points than anybody in the NBA. They're playing faster than anybody in the NBA. And you guys are like, yeah, they won't make the play-in. Okay, cool.
You ever dated a girl back in the day that was fun? Did you knew you weren't going to marry? This is fun to watch. I'm not marrying them to a championship.
I want you guys committed. I want you guys bought in.
Well, I'm not going to do that after 11 games.
Well, okay. I think you're missing the mark here. Then
all right,
buy in. Let's go. Lock in.
When they win, buy in. When they lose, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 7-4. It's not like they're.
So it's fun on the text thread. You're missing a boat.
He goes,
with these bales.
He texted me. Yeah, he texted me last night. He's like. Oh, you chose the wrong team, Bulls over the Heat, which I never chose the Bulls over the Heat. I just enjoy watching the Bulls. But he's like, you chose the wrong. I go, the Heat are 7-4. The Bulls are 6-4. What exactly are we doing here? Did you see Wembanyama in the fourth quarter against the Bulls last night? Did you see what his numbers were? It's unbelievable. Like, the guy just decided, yeah, my game now. My game on all sides, and just give me the ball.
Oh, we talked about it, and I don't wish injury on him. You have to have somebody just go hit him.
As I was watching it last night, I'm like, there's no way to stop him. I think he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter.
16 or 18 points in the fourth quarter. I have the numbers written down. It stupid good, man.
Stupid. this hero of yours, Billy Donovan.
Hey,
He's
don't
got
talk about Billy,
Boozy on the bench for the final 8 minutes of the game. Some of us have over 15 and a half. He's stuck on 15. He's not playing Boozy. In the meantime, San Antonio's clawing back a lead, goes on to win the game, and you got Boozy riding the bench, you jackass.
Boozy a defensive stopper.
Whatever it is, I can tell you that Billy Donovan's a Boozy stopper.
Billy ain't worried about no over-unders.
A Boozy stopper.
Billy about winning basketball.
I don't think he's worried about winning basketball games.
Wemby, by the way, finished.
Josh Giddey wasn't even playing. How do you keep Boozy on the bench?
Wemby finished with 38, 12, 6 threes, 5 assists, 5 blocks. He shot 58% from the field, 67% from 3.
That's insane.
I'm not saying to do this, but you got to get you a Udonis Haslem.
You got to get a crowbar
and say, bro, you got 5. You got to go send somebody after.
I want to talk basketball with Will Manso, so let's wrap it up.
All right. The Panthers won last night. They beat VGK 3-2, and Kane's Hoops blew out Stetson. Thanks, Jimmy, for the update on that. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Your weather, it's sponsored by ChillZone AC, featuring reliable root AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com. It's a gorgeous day outside. It's getting chillier and chillier now with the sun going down. It's going to be in the 40s tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so bundle up.
I don't think so, because I did the weather at the 2 o'clock hour. I think it's in the 60s tonight.
No, 48 is the low tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
In Miami?
Look, I might have gotten Leo's age wrong.
I don't know. Look at the Miami overnight numbers on the weather app here.
Yeah, Solana.
Yeah, but where are you seeing 40s? Oh, but scroll hour by hour. That was early this morning.
But why would I scroll hour by hour? I know what L means. It means the low.
Right, that was early this morning. That was at 1 or 2 this morning. In other words, it's warming up now.
The low is for a 24-hour period,
which started at midnight.
Well, I got to tell you guys something. That's dumb. Why would it give me a low that's no longer in my forecast? Doesn't make any sense.
It's still the 11th.
Because the low is going to be 59 is 58.
How do you live as a grown-up?
You thought Leonardo DiCaprio grew up in the same era as Len. This part is so fascinating to me. Like Leonardo DiCaprio was doing a vending route like Len was with his parents. It's amazing to me. And he was going to argue it too. He's like, yeah, of course he's 60. Of course he's 60. It's only a decade off.
Everybody bought in with me, though. Crowder said, yeah. Jimmy said, yeah.
I always regret when I jump on with him. I've done it for years.
The guy doesn't have a wrinkle on his face. All right, let's take a break because Will Manso is going to join us next. Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Party. Doesn't matter who you are. Your name's on the list. Hard Rock Bet. Their season-long celebration. Sign up today. Bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. So you got a winning bet and a boosted bankroll. If you're looking for an edge before you lock in your first bet, check out the Hard Rock Bet Stats Hub. It's loaded with trends, streaks, and stats to help you guide your picks. Numbers don't lie. Neither does the data in there. Don't get bit by the injury bug anymore. Bet the Week 11 games with injury insurance. If the player you bet on exits the game in the first half due to injury, you'll get your bet back as a bonus bet. I can attest to it because it happened to me. College football's race for a playoff spot's coming down to the wire. Every game, every rivalry, every upset matters more than ever. Don't just watch the chaos on Saturdays. Bet on it. If you're looking for that playoff energy in November, the NBA Cup is here. You can shoot your shot all tournament long with Hard Rock Bet. And by the way, step in the cage. You can bet on the biggest names in MMA with 22% profit boosts for the 322 fights this Saturday. Download the app right now, the Hard Rock Bet app, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
This is Hoch, Crowder, and Solana.
They were just sitting in your house naked?
All right, let's get into it with Will Manso here. He's on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline. Will Manso from Local 10 and FanDuel Sports Network. Son, that was fun last night. Will, that was fun. What can you extrapolate? We just had a conversation in the last segment, but what can you extrapolate about the Heat through 11 games?
I mean, number one is fun. That's the biggest word. Like, they're fun again. And that's the thing that was an indictment of the Heat the last few seasons, is that they weren't fun. I mean, it was a style of basketball they were trying to get to, obviously, with Jimmy being the guy and trying to incorporate Tyler as a scorer. And it was so stagnant at times. This team is fun. I think number two is they're winning at home. And last year it was pretty embarrassing for a team that ended up making the playoffs that had a losing record at home. And they pride themselves on the atmosphere and the fun of Miami and the Kaseya Center. And to not be good at home is tough. So to have the excitement, like I said the other night, the game they won against Portland, I worked that for FanDuel when it was on Channel 10. It was a great night. It was an exciting game. They won. Norman Powell had big shots. And then last night was just, the culmination of one of the best games we've seen in the regular season in a long time. And again, it was fun. Have we seen buzzer beaters before? Sure. But they're normally in like 94 to 95 games, not 130 to, 140 type games. So it's just a fun team right now.
And Will, this style of play, I got that here in 2005. That's when I fell in love with the Heat. And Spo's been here, obviously, since I got down here. It looks so much different than what I've seen out of Heat basketball in all those times, 20-plus years. Did we just modernize to normal basketball, or like you're saying, the fun side of it? Because I don't know. It just doesn't seem sustainable as fast as they run, as much as they shoot, scoring 50-something in the first quarter the other night. Like, is this a successful – it's fun, but is it a successful adjustment that we made?
It's a good question, Channing. I think it is, and obviously we'll find out as the season goes on, but I think the perfect example is, the league for so long was if you gather star players and you get, big threes or big twos and, superstar guys, which of course, who doesn't want superstars in their team? Obviously, that's still the case to some extent. But I think last year, the last few years, we've seen a change. OKC has Shai Gilgeous. He's a star. I get it. Alexander's a star. But look at the Pacers. The Pacers played a brand of ball that was unique and that people saw as strange and the up and down nature of it. And you could battle and go back and forth and debate whether Tyrese Halliburton, when healthy, is a superstar. I would say he's the next tier of guys. And I don't see why you couldn't fit the current Heat guys into that. So I think the Pacers proved last year, if you commit to a style and everybody buys into that style, that it can work, that you can win big, that you can play for NBA championships. I think the Heat are banking on that for now until that next star that comes loose that they feel could piece together with what they're doing.
Will, are you still shocked watching it night in and night out? Because I'm seeing the game last night and I'm watching Jaime Jaquez Jr. take a game-tying shot at the end of regulation to send it into overtime without a screen. And then at the end of the game, when Norman Powell has to get to the bucket, again, no screening for anybody. They set 9 screens in an overtime game yesterday. Are you still shocked at not only how it's developed, but how they're excelling without doing what the Heat have done for literally over 2 decades under Coach Spo?
Yeah, I think you have to be. I can't imagine anyone sitting there going, they're not, right? That they're not a little shocked or surprised. And I think you highlighted Jaime and some of the guys too. You saw Nico the other day, the big game he had. I think the personnel fitting the style has been the thing, right? Because if you force a style and it doesn't equate to your personnel, that goes for any sport, right? It's the same in football. You play a brand of play on offense and your quarterback doesn't fit in that brand, then you're not going to have success. So I think the style is shocking. The success is shocking. The development is shocking. And I think it goes back to Channing's question as to why it could continue to work, because it seems like the personnel matches it. And what's funny is the only question we really have left to answer, at least right now with the Heat, barring any more injuries, is how is Tyler going to fit in the style? Everybody's asking me like, hey, do you think Tyler can fit this style? And I'm thinking to myself, shoot, I think this is the perfect style for Tyler. Are you kidding me? Run, shoot. Don't sit there and just dribble all day and hang the ball. Move, space, find the open guy. I think he's going to fit in just fine. So I think, if anything, it's only going to get better as it goes, hopefully, for this team.
Before we run out of time, Will, we need to talk about Nico Harrison. What an absolute dumpster fire in Dallas, right? And so I don't know. It's like something that we were trying to figure out, like what transpires to where Nico Harrison is fired this early on in the season after they seemingly backed up the the trade last season. Can you make heads or
Yeah.
tails of this?
I can't. And I think, honestly, I wasn't, like everyone saw the news today, nobody was surprised. I mean, maybe surprised, like you said, it's so early in the season, but not him losing his job. The reality is this, guys, the day that he traded Luka Doncic is the day he got fired. I mean, that day cemented he was going to lose his job at some point, because you just can't be the general manager that trades a player like that. We use the term generational player all the time. I get it. Whether you want to call him that or not, he is one of the best players in the league. He's one of the more unique players in the league, and he is in his prime, who had just taken you to an NBA Finals. The day he traded him was the day that he cemented his future. So the fact that it happened now, sure, maybe the timing of it is strange, but you cannot have a legacy where you trade him in your prime and expect to keep that job. And I feel terrible for Mavericks fans. Can you imagine having a player of that caliber on your team? It would be, I guess, look back if the Heat had traded Dwayne Wade, early in his career when he had gotten to the finals or something, and just said, hey, we're going to go in a different direction because we don't like this about him or something. How you come back from that, I don't know, but it's got to be someone else who does it.
Well, do they have to, like to Hoch's point, do they have to sign off on that, the management, ownership, or whatever it is? Because they did change ownership, so I don't know if they really know what the hell's going on. I don't know if Mark Cuban stepped back, but like, does Arison have to sign off on things? It's obviously Pat Riley. Maybe he just trusts him, but do they have to sign off on those things at the NBA level?
Yes, absolutely. And I think, to your point, because of the changes going on, I think that maybe the ownership there, and I obviously don't know the inside details on that, but I think the ownership there probably said, well, this is our general manager. This is who we trust. He's giving us his reasoning. Let's trust in his basketball knowledge, which is ridiculous when you look back on it, given what he did. But to your question on the Heat, yes, anything that goes to the Heat, Nicky Harrison trusts Pat Riley and Andy Ellisberg and Adam Simon and the whole brain trust with the Heat. But there is an okay that needs to come, and it normally does in a situation like this. Like I use Dwayne Wade as the example, right? In a situation like Dwayne in his prime, if that were ever to come up for some crazy reason, I think that gets vetoed within seconds. Like, you just kind of sit back and say, what are we doing? No, that's ridiculous. Forget what you're telling me about basketball. That's ridiculous. I can't believe no one stepped in and didn't do that with Luka, because it was crazy then, and now that he's fired, it's as crazy as ever that he decided to do that.
Does it feel to you, though, like because we were talking about this earlier, I kind of feel like he's getting scapegoated here, just from the sense that, hey, management signed off on this, and I don't think Nico Harrison was the only person within, the upper management or the brass of the organization that wanted to move him. And I'm with you, Will. The second he pulled off that trade, that's it. Like, he's a dead man walking. But doesn't it feel like there was more to this at play behind the scenes, and now management is kind of making it seem like it was Nico Harrison's doing all along?
I mean, could it be? Sure. And there, like you said, there probably has to be other moving parts to it. But unless management said to him, I don't care what you think, you have to trade Luka Doncic, and we find that out after the fact, which I've seen no indication of that, but I'm just hypothetical, that's what you end up learning later, then it's not a scapegoat situation. He's heavily at fault for doing it. The only way it would be is if they said, hey, you got to trade him. We don't want him. We don't want this to be the face of our franchise for whatever reason. We want to commit a different style of basketball, not Luka ball. Let's move him. Unless it's that, it's not a scapegoat. He's at fault for pulling off one of the worst trades in the history of the NBA.
Will, the McRib is back.
I saw that and I immediately thought of you, which I don't know if it says a lot about you, but I mean, I did immediately think of you.
No one's ever said anything that nice to me before. Are you going to get one?
I can't. You have to understand, I'm Cuban, so I love pork. I love ribs. I have to have the real stuff. I can't go to McDonald's for that.
What are you talking
about? I'm going to go to a place.
The real stuff. What is he talking about? That is
real pork.
It does not get any more real than a McRib.
Masas de cerdo.
How about I treat you and Giselle to McRibs tonight for dinner? It's on.
Okay, Giselle, you definitely are not getting her to eat that. Are you kidding me?
Really?
She hates it when I have to lie. The only time I ever lied to Giselle is when I get the kids fast food. She, what'd you feed the kids? I made grilled chicken and vegetables. Really?
She won't eat McDonald's? She won't have a McRib?
She does not believe she hates fast food. Look, at a pinch, she'll have some fries, but you're not getting her with a McRib. You might, I'm
getting her on the air. She's eating a McRib on the air. There's no question in my mind.
I don't know. Good luck with that. I don't see that happening.
I'm going to do a fast food tour with Giselle every day. She's going to get the long chicken plank at BK. Like, we're going to do all the classic fast
she'll
food
do Chick
meals.
Fil A. Like I've seen her Chick Fil A. She actually likes.
No. We're
She likes
going. We're
Chick-fil-A.
going BK, McDonald's.
Oh
we're
my
going
gosh.
Checkers. Yeah, we're not doing the
No.
classy joints.
Giselle, you have to understand, Giselle, she's bougie. She likes the good stuff. If she's gonna have a burger, it's gotta be at some
I'm about
trendy,
to
bougie
change
place.
her and your life for the better when I introduce her to the McRib.
I can't wait, Hawk. I'm excited.
All right, very excited. I'm excited too. All right, Will Manso from Local 10. Thanks, Will.
Anytime, guys.
All right, 4 o'clock hour is coming up. By the way, in the 4 o'clock hour, Rondé Gadsden will join us eating a McRib from McDonald's. So we've got that.
Bougie. No, OG ain't going to McDonald's.
OG gets the sandwich at Arby's, brings it home, puts his own cheese on it. That's how bougie he is.
Talking about food, let's get some delicious food from Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market. Not bad mouthing fast food, but if you want the good stuff, you're trying to impress somebody, you want to eat the best, the freshest, the best priced meat in South Florida, go to Delaware for all your lamb and beef, veal, pork, poultry, duck, turkey, lobster, shrimp, fish, alligator, venison, oysters, crabs, clams, everything that you want to get is at Delaware. And it's stone crab season. I'm telling you, if you love stone crabs, my wife's favorite meal, I love it as well. Probably both of our favorite meals. Delaware has the freshest stone crabs. They've been in the Hollywood area since 1951. They have all the connections, the freshest stone crabs, the best price, and all the sizes. They got the mustard sauce made right there at Delaware. Get them, and I'm telling you, you'll never get stone crabs from anywhere again. Go to DelawareChicken.com. That's the website, DelawareChicken.com. See the entire menu. They have sides, made in house, daily and fresh, prepared food, fried chicken, roast chicken, burgers, sandwiches. They have dips if you're having parties or just want to eat that damn smoked fish dip, smoked tuna dip, which is the best smoked fish dip you'll ever taste in your life. DelawareChicken.com. Call them in advance or have your order packaged ready when you get there. 954-983-6831. That's 954-983-6831. Place your order. They'll bring it out to the car for your parties, for your tailgates, your watch parties, yacht provisions. You're getting on a beautiful boat on a beautiful day. Have the best food. Y'all got to get to Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market. They are located on 441, 1 block south of Sterling Road. When y'all get down there, grab your Crowder powder. They have all 3 blends and tell them Crowder sent you.
This is Hoch, Crowder, and Solana.
What about FD Florida and FD Sun?
How about FU? Ah, yes. Jack Dawson, young age of 60. Happy birthday, our friend.
Young Jack.
Adorable. We ever give that to DBJ?
We gave him Jack. Or paint me like one of your French girls.
But did we ever give him this Celine Dion song? Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you.
No,
that's a great. Yeah,
no.
give him that. Put that on the list. Let's give him the Celine Dion Titanic song.
This Rose.
We were going to play. We don't have time to get to his stuff today because we're loaded up. But what did he do on Saturday? He did Papa Roach, right? Cut my life into pieces. And did he do the other line that we gave him as well?
I think he did. I think he worked both of them in.
What was the other line?
I heard that live cut my life into pieces.
You did? How was it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's DBJ. He didn't sing the song. He delivered the line.
We also gave him the T-Pain line. Wisconsin.
Oh, that's right. Mansion in Wisconsin. And I know he did that because he texted me when he did it. Did Wisconsin. Let's do headlines. We have a $50 gift card for Twin Peaks to give out sometime before 6 o'clock. So make sure you're listening for that. We've got one every day this week. $50 at Twin Peaks. See, Travis Hunter is out for the season.
Well, what?
Travis Hunter, season-ending knee surgery today.
I called it.
Too much.
Hey, work that man too hard. You can't play that many snaps in the NFL. These boys are big, fast, and strong.
Pick a side.
Got to. And I hope when he comes back from his injury next season, 2026, pick a side for him to stay on so he can get real good at that.
He was fine. He wasn't playing both sides, like equal snaps on both sides. And this just was a freak injury. He got rolled up on a bad hit.
Yep. He got rolled up after playing 140 snaps in college for a couple years, coming in, trying to go back and forth. It's wear and tear on his body had something to do with this. I feel you, Solana. Everybody can just get a freak injury. I kept saying it's impossible for somebody to play this many snaps of football, and now he's injured.
No,
just saying.
Headline. Anyway, we have the $50 gift card for Twin Peaks, and we will give it away sometime before 6 o'clock. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com.
I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to take a quick detour away from sports here because last segment we talked about Aronde coming on from McDonald's, and we were talking about fast food in general. Did you guys see the advertisement for the new menu item, first of its kind in my lifetime at Arby's?
Oh, yeah. This is a while now. Those steak nuggets.
Steak nuggets.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. It actually makes a lot of sense. Why can you eat pretty much any protein in the form of a nugget except steak?
Yeah.
And it seems, I think, kind of inspired. Now, will that start to take the appetizer world by storm? Fast food is one thing. Will you ever be able to go to a sit-down restaurant, say, I don't know, Bennigan's,
Bennigan's,
and get a plate of steak bites for the table?
No.
Why not?
Because like a chicken nugget can stay warm and still be taste like it came out the grease. You leave steak sitting under a heating lamp, it's going to get dry as hell and tough.
Interesting.
I don't know. So here's the thing, Hoch. When you say that, I know in the United States it's not very common, but in South America, for example, similar to Spain where the Dolphins are, we have something called a picada. So maybe you're barbecuing, you're grilling, and you'll cut up, you'll grill up a steak, and you'll just cut it up into little pieces, and you'll put it out on a plate so people can come by and just pick at it. And to me, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, this is more like they're defined and rounded into nuggets. So I get it's a little different, but like in theory, you're just eating.
I mean, you're essentially, you're kind of getting the steak part of the fajita, and that's like your app.
Steak isn't light. These appetizers, little chips, little something, little touch.
At some point, people felt that way about chicken.
No.
Yeah.
People said chicken, you can't eat chicken.
Yeah, they go, oh, no. You don't want to have chicken. Chicken's an entree. Chicken's a meal. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, although, is there a chicken appetizer? Like a chicken
wings, but that's.
Oh, chicken wings.
Yeah, like how you
steak have wings?
Only buffaloes. But how you can, like, I eat chicken wings as a meal, but
Right.
you can also grab, a 20 piece and y'all share it. Like, I don't see that as like steak isn't just, let me grab a steak real quick.
Well, I guess if you're going to Arby's, right, and let's say you're not getting a roast beef sandwich, that's too much meat. Let's say you're getting I think they've got like BLTs there and chicken sandwiches and whatever. We can ask Aronde in the next segment because he loves Arby's.
Arby's
Get the Jamocha shake. And instead of getting chicken nuggets, which everyone has, would you get yourself a little cup of steak nuggets? Let me throw down a couple of pieces of steak.
No, it's gonna be rough. You got to chew it. Like, chicken nuggets almost melt.
Although, if you're looking for protein and no carbs, because it's not breaded,
Yeah.
so it's I'm guessing, very healthy as a snack.
Oh, I seared a steak before I left the house.
I mean,
today.
it's kind of like beef jerky almost. It's like fresher, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not preserved, but I mean,
I
no
might
protein, no carbs.
I think I'm jaded by life like I don't look at a steak as let me grab a steak real fast. A steak is a sit down, enjoy.
Right. Well, that's how I
meal.
feel about hibachi.
Well, but they cook all the meat types in hibachi.
No, but I feel like it's a big meal. You feel like it's a quick lunch.
Oh, boom, boom. Yeah. Flip a little shrimp in my mouth. Come on with it.
Hoch, I'm with you, man. Like, you're just looking for a high protein, healthy snack.
It's pretty healthy.
That's the go-to. But why stop here at one point? Because even Chick-fil-A has the grilled chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna pick at nuggets, there's something about like the fried version being better. Why should Arby's stop here? Like, why not take it a step further? You can fry chicken and make them into nuggets. Why can't you fry steak and make them into steak nuggets?
Chicken fried steak is breaded steak or beefsteak and pani salo if you want to, but like it exists, but it happens to be like if you want to drive through, should ask Cunha one day, but if you want to drive through, if you want to go to a drive through and get something on the healthy tip, because everything is breaded or a sandwich. So if you want to get something that's kind of healthy, you can go to Arby's and get some steak nuggets and not feel real bad about stopping at a fast food place.
And steak is not going to crisp up because it's too much fat in it, and it's going to make the breading soggy, where the moisture in chicken lets it stay crispy.
Right.
I've got the macro.
I tried to fry steak before for my kids, and it's just soggy bread.
I think at Cracker Barrel, they have chicken fried steak. Which is, I mean, you've got to make it thin, though. It has to be a very thin cut of steak.
Yeah. You got to pound the meat before you bread it.
Mm-hmm. And when you're breading the steak, too, you have to make sure that steak is thin.
Pound the meat, huh?
Yeah.
It's not catching on.
You don't think so?
No chance.
I don't know. I think if I was stopping at a turnpike rest stop and I wanted to get something to eat, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want the carbs. I didn't want the fried stuff. I don't know. Maybe a cup of steak.
And I should have went this. My mind works this way first. I don't know why I went backwards. How damn expensive is it going to be?
Well, I don't think this is a great cut of meat. I don't.
That's the thing.
I don't think you're exactly getting.
So you're going cow ankle?
Yeah, pretty much. You're getting some hooves, some horns.
So
cows have horns.
Like I can get 99-cent chicken nuggets. There's no part of the meat where you can get 6 nuggets for 99
I bet they'll find it. If anyone can find that, it's Arby's.
Yeah.
5-piece.
How much?
5-piece steak nuggets, $6.99 plus tax, so it ends up being $7.
That is kind of expensive for a little thing of nuggets.
$1.50 per nugget.
Yeah,
too expensive.
They gotta get the price down.
That's the end. You can. It's beef.
Yeah, no, you got to do lab grown.
Now I'm out. Thanks, I'm out.
340 calories, 27 grams of fat, 17 grams of protein, and only 5 grams of carbs. I mean.
How much sodium? How much sodium? I bet these are salt balls.
I kind of want to play a game where we go through. I've got it here in front of me where we go through like fast food items and do over-unders. We just take bets on sodium.
You got to tell me the sodium on these steak bites. These have to be loaded.
Over under 500 grams of sodium, Hoch. Milligrams. Milligrams.
In the entire order. How many nuggets are in there? Do we know?
Yeah, 5 pieces of nuggets. 5 nuggets.
5 steak nuggets. And what's the over-under on sodium?
500 milligrams of sodium.
100 milligrams of
Per
sodium
nugget.
per nugget. I got to go under on that. I'm
Gotta
gonna go
under.
375.
Under.
670 milligrams of sodium.
Wow, that's
Oh.
insane.
Order the blood pressure medicine with that.
You literally are drinking or eating a thing of Morton salt.
Yeah. This might be one of the reasons why.
But you can tell, man, how good they're gonna taste.
It's the salt.
Because the salt.
And the fat. There's more fat than protein.
Again, not the leanest cut of beef, obviously.
So cow hamstring,
I'll tell you what, though.
cow
A
Achilles.
Jamocha shake and a steak nuggets. Holy mackerel. Get the sweet and the salty.
Yeah, this is not catching on.
I did a deep dive into several reviews because there's a lot of people who started reviewing these nuggets, and every single one of them is basically this. These look absolutely terrible. Like, they look god-awful, but I didn't regret buying them.
Yeah, there's that guy. You ever see that black voiceover guy on Instagram and TikTok? He's fascinating with his food reviews because he'll do everything from that to, Hostess cupcakes and whatever. You ever seen that guy?
No.
I'm going to show you this guy. It's a great account. He liked them, and he doesn't mind ripping stuff to shreds. He liked them.
And the appeal. Chicken nuggets are cute and crispy and brown for,
it's
golden
something
brown.
different. It's something different. I mean, you had chicken nuggets your entire life. You've had breaded food your entire life. You get to go there and have a little something different.
But a ball of steak is not appealing.
What is that voiceover? Oh, this guy. S. Johnson voiceovers. 2 million followers on Instagram. You don't watch this guy?
No, I don't play on the social.
Oh, my God. You watch that guy, Solana?
I've seen him before. I don't follow him, but I just looked him up. I know.
Great.
No.
Oh, he did the butter dipped ice cream. Did I send that to you guys?
You showed it to me.
Oh, my God. Soft serve vanilla cone dipped in butter.
Then it crisp up because it solidifies.
Yeah, I can't play it on the air because
listen.
this guy curses like crazy, but I want to see what he says.
I eat butter. You don't ever slice like if you're making toast, you don't slice a little piece of butter and throw it in. And
That is vile.
you don't like butter?
Just to eat butter?
Yeah, like get you a little chunk and chew it up.
You literally are on the fast track to death.
No, it's sweet cream butter.
All right. Give us any headlines because I don't have enough time with a Ronde.
All right. Actual sports stuff, because I've just got a host of stuff that has nothing to do with sports. But
Remember our old Burger King review guy that we used to play? 3 out of 100.
That sounds pretty good. You get a little list. I love me a list.
The Miami Heat released their new Vice court. They're coming back with the OG black Vice jerseys. And today at 3, they released the new concept for the actual court that they'll be playing on. They tweaked it a little bit. I think it's the best court I've ever seen, to be 100% honest.
Here he goes. Is the Vice the one with the different shaped letters that make up the whole name?
No.
Yeah, that was one season was like the
okay.
ransom. Yeah.
Yeah, the ransom note looking.
Yeah.
down.
But that wasn't Vice.
Yeah, that was Vice.
Okay, it wasn't, but okay.
That was Vice.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was. Yep. I remember it.
Didn't you sit outside in a line or something to get jerseys?
Yeah.
No.
ESPN has removed Wednesday's Heat Warriors game next week. It had been scheduled for a 7 p.m. start.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 7:30.
Because it's hot ticket.
Well, I mean, listen, the whole country has taken notice, like Solana, that this could be the most exciting, talented basketball team in the history of the world. ESPN got the brain trust together and promptly dropped the game.
Around the world, they want to see Drew Smith.
Well, you know what's happening, right?
Vice Court?
Shadow ban.
Yeah.
They're shadow banning Heat culture.
Let me tell you something. This Billy Donovan shadow banned Matas Buzelis. 100%. Guy had 15 points. They're trying to scrap and claw and hang with San Antonio and not lose a game at home, by the way, like the Heat. And all of a sudden he gets shadow banned.
Oh, I would say if Spurs were making a comeback, it was because of him. That's why he pulled him.
I don't know. know. I'm not certain you're right.
You wanted the points over. He was probably getting cooked on the other side of the court.
Admittedly, I was flipping between the Heat game, the Bulls game, and Monday Night Football. So I did not see the point where he got pulled. I have to be honest. I did not see the point where he got pulled.
Mm-hmm. It was like when we wanted Duncan to get in so bad to shoot threes and was getting his ankles broke every time he got on defense.
Props to Josh Giddey for riding out the pretend ankle injury to miss an entire game after he got embarrassed the game before.
Committed to the bit, huh?
Committed to the bit, man. That guy's all in. That's MVP attitude, in my opinion.
The Panthers, the Heat are going to play the Cavs tomorrow at home. The Mavericks fired Nico Harrison earlier today. We found that out. Do you think he was told before Shams posted the Shams bomb that he was going to get fired, or do you think he found out 35 minutes before a meeting that he was getting fired that day?
It was interesting. They just said you're going to meet with the owner. They call him the governor in NBA. I don't know if he had to have an inkling that his time was near, but my guess is that's the first actual moment that he was certain it was him being fired.
I tell you, if they didn't have a meeting every Tuesday at 10 a.m.,
right,
and now this comes up, something's going on.
But like you could be thinking to yourself, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll be elevated to some position where they save face, and and then he finds out via Shams tweet, oh, I'm being fired.
Does he get another opportunity in the NBA? I'm not saying as a general manager, but
I have a tough time believing that another organization right now, that doesn't mean time, time is the great healer, but right now, any organization that would bring him in, your fan base would go, what?
They go crazy.
That guy is responsible for maybe the worst trade in NBA history. Like, what? So I think he'd have a very tough time finding work right now.
Like you said, there's no way he could be named GM, assistant, scout, regional manager, something like that. There's no way, to Hawks' point, somebody says, okay, you're taking over. Can you get AD? We're going to give up our whole team. Like, no.
That trade was just so polarizing that even if you brought him in to sell tickets for an organization, the fan base would be like, I want him nowhere near anything.
It wasn't even polarizing, right? I mean, everyone was in agreement. It was a terrible trade.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I just, you know what? Adam Gase got another job. Hell, he'll get hired somewhere.
But again, he was just bad at what he did. He didn't make a move that everyone pointed at and went, what? You remember the videos that came out of NBA players finding out about the trade? It wasn't believable. That's how bad the trade was. It wasn't believable.
Yeah, it was like you said, even to say that, like, I know it's not hyperbole. The worst trade in the history of basketball? That's crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
Nobody can attach his name to anything. He could run a slushy stand or something.
I like a slushy.
I do too.
Yeah.
Same.
Panthers are back at home tomorrow. We'll be there.
All right. That's Thursday.
Against the Capitals.
Yeah. It's the same headlines he sent me earlier, which I corrected on the fly because it's not tomorrow. But who knows what's going on with anything that he's written out.
Is today not Wednesday?
No.
Today's Tuesday.
You're correct.
Man.
40 degrees out. Happy birthday, 60th, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Let me just get to your weather. It's brought to you by Chill Zone AC, featuring reliable Root AC systems. Hopefully a lot more reliable than mine. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com. Yeah, it's in the upper 60s right now. Tonight, the lows will drop into the mid-50s. That is your weather.
Sorry. Rondé Gadsden is going to join us in the next segment. He is going to, and again, this McRib rollout is limited. So I told him, hey, find the McDonald's you want to go to on your app and see if they've got the McRib available, because not every McDonald's has them. So one of the places that we would see a Rondé all the time is Twin Peaks. Now, if you're talking like legit. I mean, you know what I like, the salmon. People are going to
Yeah.
make fun of me. Oh, yeah, you like
You
the salmon.
do
But
eat
I
the
do.
salmon.
I love the salmon and broccoli there, but I enjoy the vibe and the atmosphere as well.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I don't, but I happen to like their salmon a lot. But tell you all the time.
Scenic views, as they say.
Scenic
There we go.
views. Twin Peaks can be your headquarters for the entire football season. You hunker down at Twin Peaks. You watch some college or pro football. Canes in action Saturday, hosting NC State. Dolphins in action Sunday morning against Washington from Spain. I mean, we got football action this weekend. You've got hockey, basketball, MLS playoffs. It is all right there for you at Twin Peaks with bar stools and corner booths that rival courtside seats. The Lodge is your hoops headquarters all season long. This Saturday is UFC 322. Get ready for a knockout night. UFC 322 hits the big screens at Twin Peaks. Wall-to-wall TVs, crave-worthy eats, and the best fight night atmosphere outside the arena. So if you're a fight fan, be at Twin Peaks Fight Night this Saturday for UFC 322. Tuesday the 18th, which I believe is 1 week from today, is Customer Appreciation Day at Twin Peaks. And they're saying thanks the best way they know how. BOGO wings all day. That's right. You buy one order, you get one free. They couldn't do without you. So show up. They'll bring the wings. Offer valid. Dine in only November 18th. Only at participating locations. Excludes smoked or grilled wings. And I always tell you, nobody does happy hour like Twin Peaks. Whatever your preference, they've got everything from tequila cocktails and an extensive bourbon category to top shelf spirits and cocktails served over ice balls. Local craft beers and handcrafted whiskey cocktails round out an adventurous drink menu second to none. And don't forget about their 29-degree drafts as well. Twin Peaks eats, drinks, scenic views.
Crowder and Solana Show.
I love the colonoscopy. You've done a fantastic job on the music today, Jimmy, but I'm not understanding Cheeseburger in Paradise for a McRib. This one you're going to have to explain to me.
Well, we don't have a song about McRib, so this is the closest thing I can find.
Faulty logic, in my opinion. I don't want to say that it's the correct opinion, but in my opinion,
McDonald's, they have burgers.
But yeah, I got it. Like, I knew it when I asked you, Jimmy. I knew it when I asked you. I don't know. Anyway, before we get to Aronde here, I want to tell you about my good friends and the amazing award-winning team at Doral Kia. Right now, you can choose from a huge selection of Kia models like Sportage, Sorento, and Telluride with over 500 new Kias in their inventory. All you have to do is just pick the color you want. Nobody sells for less. We bought our son a Kia K4 at Doral Kia. It was worth the trip over there. Mitchell, the king of Kias, took great care of us. He will take great care of you with flexible financing options. They'll get you the best rates possible on the new Kia of your dreams. And check them out. Why pay more? Save money. Pay less. The great deals are at Doral Kia. So Aronde Gadsden, is Aronde there? Aronde's on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline. You are at a McDonald's. You are near a McDonald's. Where are you, OG?
Hello?
Hello.
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 Oh, okay. All right. Who there?
All right.
Who there? All right. Who there?
So where are you? Where are you?
I'm going to McDonald's. I'm trying to get the McRib on the first day.
All right. So and
they fresh.
You're going to go through the drive-through with us?
Okay, no
right.
problem.
And you are a fan of the McRib, as am I, correct?
I am.
Yeah. And you get it with the pickles? I forget.
Yes.
All right. I just want to make sure. Now, how's your son? And whenever you have to order, go ahead. If you got to get in the drive-through line, whatever you got to do. But how's your son? Because we saw him go out with an injury. And what was that, Sunday night that they were playing? I think it was Sunday night.
Yeah.
And he's got the thigh bruise. It says day to day. So what do we know?
He's day to day. You know what I mean? Like, listen, he did the MRI. They said everything was structurally sound, but it was purple on his leg, and they said it hurt. He couldn't really walk, but he was gonna get 37 straight hours of treatment, and then Wednesday afternoon they were going to see if he could participate in practice, and then they'll make a decision from there. But as Channing and I know, if they leave it up to the player.
Yeah.
I'm good, Cole. I'm good, Cole.
I'll straight. It feel okay. So, they got to buy after this week, so I'm trying to talk him into just chilling this week and then get the buy and then come back. All right, no problem. I'm right here waiting on you. So,
don't get mouthy.
So official.
Trying to
get
get him 2 weeks of rest, but. Oh, hello. How are you?
Good. You?
Good. Do you have the McRib there today?
Yes, we do.
I'd like to get a combo.
All right, medium or large?
I'm gonna live on the wild side, and I'm gonna get a large.
Ooh.
All right, and what drink would you like?
I'd like you got a high C orange in there? Hello? Hello? Ma'am?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, the high C orange, please.
Yes, but...
Extra ice. Give me a little bit of that extra ice in there.
Extra ice, okay.
Yeah. What about pickles? Pickles on the sandwich? How many come on the sandwich? You know?
I don't know.
3 pickles, 1 pickle?
I don't know. I don't touch the food.
All right. You just take the orders. All right. Well, can I get
extra pickles?
On the side. On the side. All right. Thank you, man. And you know what? Can you put extra napkins in there because it gets a little messy every once in a while?
That's a good call.
Okay.
All right.
Napkins.
Next one.
That's a good call.
Next window. All right.
How do you feel? How do you feel like that went?
Pretty solid. I'm feeling pretty solid about that order. Now, if I get up here and I got to go, to spot one, and they got to bring it out to me. I don't know.
I felt like listening to that is what goes on from the headsets from Mike McDaniel to it was kind of like Hickles, huh? How many guys wide? How many you got? I don't know. You call the offense.
Who you want in motion?
You put a little too much pressure on the young lady, man. Asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, you did.
She just tapped the button.
Yeah, you amped up the pressure.
Excuse me, ma'am. How are you? What's your name? Nora. Did I put any pressure on you? I'm good. See, Nora's doing fine. Nora good with me. Nora, do I got to go to a different spot? It's going to be fresh right out. All right. All right. Any complications, I'm coming back to you, Nora. No problem. All right. There you go. Girl, that's my girl, Nora.
How old is Nora?
Did she look like she had time for you?
Listen to me. When I say Nora, whatever picture comes up in your mind, that was her. That was her right there. That was her.
Got you, brother.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? That was Nora.
Well, you know what? When she looked at her friends back there and she goes, this guy just ordered a McRib and a high C orange. And then when you got to the drive-through window, she goes, hey, fellas, whatever you thought in your mind was going to be pulling up to the window is exactly who pulled up to the window.
Exactly.
That high C orange gives us away in a second.
Oh, my God. Dead giveaway.
High C orange. No problem, brother. Come on around.
No problem. Anything high C you got, I want a grape.
Dead giveaway.
Whatever you got.
Went from sir to brother. Yes, brother. Come on around. 1761.
Oh, man. Ooh, I see orange.
Yeah.
There you go. You got a straw for me? Straw in the back. What's your name? Huh? Yachty? All right, Yachty. Have a good day. You got some ketchup. Hold up, Yachty. You got ketchup for me?
Don't forget the McRib.
Yeah, no, I got the McRib.
Right.
Oh, no, Yachty. 2 ketchups for a large fry, not going to work. Ketchup, please. Yes, please. I got the high C orange.
She knew what drink you had.
But listen, I took listen, Nora took my order, but Yachty gave it to me, so she don't know.
Oh, she knew. Brother, she knew.
She had the Diet Pepsi or the high C orange.
She had 2 drinks in front of her, a frappe and a high C orange. She knew. All right, get to a parking spot. I got to hear how this McRib is, because McRib season, you never know. You know, it's like sometimes strawberries. Oh, it's a good strawberry season. Sometimes wines, right? It's a good season for this grape or whatever. McRib is the same way. Sometimes you have a good season, sometimes you have a bad season. So I got to hear how this is.
Still unribbed, Didn't they unrib them?
You know,
they got to derib
the one. You know, the ones out here in Plantation may be a little different than the ones on 31st.
That's true. That's fair. All right. Have you taken your first bite of 2025 McRib season?
No, I'm driving and I'm taking like 4 fries though.
All right. Well, get to a parking spot, because before this segment ends, I got to hear how this McRib is.
All right. I'm pulling in. Relax.
I know you want to get to it as badly as I do.
I got 3 extra pickles in here. Let me see.
My wife is going to the theater with her friend tonight in West Palm. Would it be sad if I went alone tonight for dinner at McDonald's to have a McRib? Because now I'm in the mood for one.
Yeah.
Are
You
you
think that'd be
sitting
sad?
inside?
It would be.
I think I would have to, right? Because it's always better inside, and I don't have anywhere to be.
Mm-hmm.
you can get
Yeah,
picked
you got nowhere to be. Why
Yeah.
not?
All right. I think I might
You know,
do
on
that.
the
Where, in
rib
Boca?
box, they got two
Yeah.
pickles on
You'll
top.
be fine in Boca.
Yeah.
Didn't know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. You got 2 pickles there?
2 pickles on top of the rib box. Did you know that?
Oh, the drawing, not an actual
Yeah.
pickle. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't eat those,
it's
OG.
part of the logo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. A little messy. I like it.
That's what makes it so
Like it.
fun. Yeah. And
Yeah, a
you
little
knew
messy.
because you
A
got
little
the
messy.
extra napkins. Yeah. You knew.
Yeah, a little messy. One of my pickles like leaking out the bread. I gotta straighten it back up.
Is it slathered in the sauce? Because they
Oh, my
slather
God.
that sauce on
It's
there.
it's all in the box. I can barely open it up without getting
Yeah.
messy. Yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Let me take a drink of the high C to cleanse my palate.
That's
Hold
right.
on for a second.
Good move. That's a good move. You want to cleanse the palate, you get that first bite of McRib season. This is no one does radio like this. Thank God
Here
for
we
the
go.
industry.
Here we go.
Thank God for the industry.
Hold on for a second.
Who you talking to?
You know the onions kind of slide on the sauce, so you gotta get it.
Oh, damn.
Pretty good, Hawk.
Sounds
Pretty
good.
good.
It sounds
Pretty
good.
Pretty
It
good, Hawk.
sounds
Pretty good.
so good. It's a good
Pretty
season.
good, Hawk.
A good
Good
year for
season.
McRibs.
Good year. No, you gotta go now. You gotta get it early.
I gotta go. I don't think I can finish the show. I gotta go.
Tonight?
I gotta go now. I gotta go now. Because you're smart, Arande, because you're getting the McRib at around 4:45. You know, that's because you know they're fresh because they're getting them ready for the dinner rush.
Fresh.
Yeah, they're getting them ready for the dinner rush. Yeah.
The bread is nice and soft. Oh, Jesus.
That's a good sandwich, isn't it?
That's a good sandwich
Wasn't that
right
patty created about 4 months ago?
What are you talking about?
Just
there.
asking.
When?
What are you talking about? They got a
Been doing the
butcher. They got a
McRib.
butcher in the back.
Like cutting up that patty.
Got a
Yeah,
butcher in
man,
the
no,
back,
that's-
man.
No, they got it good. Hold on for a second.
Yeah, take another bite.
Pretty good. What kind of sauce is that?
It's
Baby Ray's? What kind of sauce?
tangy McRib sauce. That's a proprietary sauce. They sent me a jug of it last year, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They sent me a whole jug of that last
Still
year.
got it?
Nah, I brought it. You know, we did that grill off with Gino and Brian Bishop.
Oh,
yeah, I
love
brought it to them to use during that afternoon.
That's
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you having the time of your life, OG?
Time of my life.
I am so jealous.
The
man.
pickles and onions are on a quarter pounder with cheese, but they don't taste the same on a McRib.
Right?
Hmm.
It just all works.
Mhm.
Like it all. It's like a symphony that works. You know. Yeah.
I got extra ice in this high C. Oh boy, it's cold.
Boy, it's cold.
It's cold. I know people want less ice because they want more drink.
Right.
I want more ice because I want it to be cold. Like
Yes.
every drink, like cold.
And it's like when you're eating the McRib, all like the little normal stuff becomes better. Like it's like, oh, look at all the ice. Like everything's better when you've got the McRib.
Your whole life.
Oh man, am I jealous? Are you gonna get a McRib this season, Crowder? Are you gonna get one?
I'm going to wait.
Really?
I heard next year's better.
You're gonna
Listen,
Solana, you gonna
listen,
get a
when I put
McRib
this-
this season?
100%. I'm getting a McRib. I'll drive up to Boca tonight to have a McRib with you, Hawk.
I'll meet you anywhere to get a McRib
Listen.
tonight.
wait till I put this ketchup in the top of this McRib box. Oh boy, watch yourself.
But that's going for the
Mhm.
fries, right? You're not gonna put that on. the
Yo,
McRib.
100%.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
100%.
Yeah, just making sure.
You know, like usually for the sandwiches, you like to hey, let me try the fries on it. But McRib, don't touch it. Don't
Mhm.
touch it. Don't you touch
the
it. Leave it
crunch. What
alone.
about some
Right.
fries on the McRib? Make a
No,
little crunch. A little
no.
crunch.
No,
Oh, what do you
no,
want to do?
no.
Put a hat on the Mona Lisa too?
No.
Ridiculous.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Absolutely.
Are there any
All
sauces?
right, let's talk some football.
Well, we're out of time, so I got that was
Oh,
it.
well, there you go.
That was
there
it.
you
That's
go.
all I
There you
got.
go.
So,
There we go. There we go.
Did you
Nice
knock?
talking to y'all. Nice talking to
Did
y'all.
you knock down the entire McRib?
No. I'm saving half for when I get off the radio.
You are gonna have.
I can enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I mean, the best 4 o'clock hour in South Florida.
Man, I'm gonna tuck one of these napkins in my shirt and just have the Joker smile with sauce. When
take a selfie of that and send it to us so we can share it with everybody. Take a selfie with the napkin in the shirt and holding up the McRib, the half of McRib that's left. All right,
and
Nora.
Nora.
If you can go back, yeah.
Listen. I don't think I can do both. I don't think I can hold up the McRib and Nora. I don't think I can do it.
All right. Well, which one would you pick if you could only hold up one of them? Which one would you pick?
The McRib.
Hell yeah!
I'll leave my Nora alone.
Well, I got to tell you, what a tremendous appearance by Arande Gadsden, and I want you to go enjoy that McRib and that high C orange, and we're gonna send you some money for your troubles. Crowder, you got his Venmo. Right? Crowder, you got his Venmo.
OG owe me $11.
Hey, how much was the McRib? The soda? How much was the McRib combo?
$10.19.
What?
That's a good deal.
$10?
A slab of ribs?
A slab of ribs.
Slab of ribs, fries, and an orange drink? Are you kidding me? For $10?
That's pork gum.
$10? You know how much that would cost you at Tom's?
Or Sonny's?
At Sonny's? My God. $23, $24 easy. Tom
Take that over Tom Jenkins?
Heck yeah.
Oh, boy, you crazy.
All right.
Hey, OG. OG, before you go, have you eaten the steak nuggets at Arby's yet?
I have not.
Sounds like we've got a date for tomorrow around 4:25, OG.
Have not as of yet, but I see the commercial. It's interesting. It's intriguing.
Yeah, it's intriguing.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of sauce they got for the nuggets.
I don't know. Well, we got ourselves a radio bit in the making, because what do they say, Arande? America's roast beef.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Arby's, America's roast beef. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, we got to go, Arande. We love you.
All right, man. Talk to y'all later.
Take some pictures. That was fantastic, man. That was. I am so in the mood for a McRib now.
This is weird.
Holy mackerel! There's no McDonald's near here, right? That I could get back before the 5 o'clock funky
we
Buddha
don't
happy
need a
hour.
damn
I can't
McRib.
get back in like 12 minutes.
Hawk.
I'm getting one tonight.
You're getting a little older, man. You need to take care of
that's why I'm
yourself.
only going to have one. That's why I'm only having one. And I take the extra sauce. I put it on my face. It's like a nature's moisturizer.
Barbecue mask.
Yeah,
Goodness
that's right.
gracious.
All right. 5 o'clock funky Buddha happy hour is coming up.
Man, if y'all want to really have a good time, y'all got to go to Tootsie's Cabaret. It's the largest strip club in the world now. You have to go there and check it out. I'm telling you, I've been going there since 2005. You're going to have a great time, great entertainment. They're open from noon till 6 a.m. That's 18 hours of delicious food, $100 bottles. Tootsie's Cabaret has it all, half-price drinks till 8 p.m. I'm telling you, get the Tootsies, watching games, baseball, football, basketball, hockey, soccer, UFC, MMA, anything you want to watch. There are dozens and dozens of TVs on 2 levels of entertainment. Large sports bar in the back. They got pool tables. They have 4 spacious full liquor bars. I'm telling you, it is great. It's not a guy in the back cooking with a little fry pot. It is a full kitchen, delicious menu. Love to go there and eat. You got to go on game days. It's right around the corner from the Hard Rock Stadium now. Dolphins and Fins games. You get in free all day. But after 6 p.m., you bring your ticket and you still get in free half-price drinks and no cover with Canes and Fins tickets at Tootsie's on game day, right around the corner from Hard Rock. Go there early and tailgate. Don't be out in the sun wasting all your money on food and sitting there in the heat or the rain. Go to Tootsie's tailgate. Go in there, watch the game. Go to Tootsie's after and beat the traffic. Y'all got to get to Tootsie's. And on Sundays, listen here, $10 tailgate takeover menu, noon to 5 p.m., $10 chicken wings, $10 smash burger fries, fried shrimp and fries, cheese pizza, and chicken nachos, all $10 from noon till 5 p.m. on Sundays. Get to Tootsie's Cabaret right now. It's open. noon to 6 a.m. every single day. Go to tootsiescabaret.com for more information.
This is Hoch, Crowder, and Solana.
You're not going to learn anything about sports on this show. feel like there should be music playing at this moment. I feel like you were late on the music, Jimmy.
Just a little early.
You were early?
No, I was late.
He ain't say damn word.
We had so much fun with Aronde, and you just brought it all down, Jimmy. Just came crashing down.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I appreciate the apology. 5 o'clock hour is the Funky Buddha Happy Hour, and it's brought to you by our friends at Funky Buddha Brewery. What happened? Did you just forget to put a song in? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Because you were excited by the Aronde segment, right?
I was.
Yeah, I understand. People are on the chat, and they're texting in. I mean, OG, man. I mean,
hilarious.
Was he not enjoying that? I mean, and he sent us pictures. I don't know if we can put them up on the do you have them to put up on the YouTube stream or no?
Do you sing as you eat?
Solana's muted as well, so we're gonna have to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I think I can put them up, Hoch. Just give me a second here.
All right. Here's a little preview. That's on my phone. This is fine. You know what? That's fine. There's Aronde eating the McRib. If you're watching on YouTube, I won't have that on the YouTube. And there's Aronde drinking the High C Orange. Look at that. He is in hog's heaven. No pun intended, but
Don't give away the secret.
Love that. All right. Did you hear yesterday, Solana, because you were going to the Kaseya Center, did you hear what I said Funky Buddha was doing for Sunday's Dolphins game that starts at 9:30 a.m.?
I did not. I missed that.
All right. So let me quiz you then, because what do you think? So they're in Spain. I didn't know if Chef Jeff, they're going to be open, by the way. You can watch the game Sunday morning at Funky Buddha in Oakland Park. And it's a 9:30 start. I imagine they'll be open 9 at the latest. I didn't know if they were going to do a dish from Spain, even though that's not the opposing team, or a dish from Washington, D.C. And Chef Jeff has chosen a dish from Washington, D.C. So now go ahead and guess what they're serving Sunday morning.
Well, first of all, it's kind of lame. I mean, Paella was sitting right in front of him, but whatever.
Well, he's sticking true to the bit, which is eat the enemy. And Spain is not the enemy. They're your host.
Neutral site.
Yeah.
I don't know. Truthfully, I don't think I know what Washington is known for. I've been to D.C., but I don't remember there being like one specific food that stood out to me. So I don't know. I'm blanked here. I have no idea.
I had never heard of it either, and I didn't know. I couldn't name a food from D.C. either. It's a half smoke, and these half smokes apparently are very popular in Washington. There's a place called Ben's, right? When
he said it yesterday, Solana, I remember now going, being there and being around, and then like DC and all that, where they get big into these special made luxury sausages.
Somebody just put it on the chat. Half smokes.
Yeah, sausages.
It's half smoke, half beef, half pork sausage, and they're serving it with mustard, chili, and onions, and adding a fried egg for breakfast. So you get half smokes and a fried egg. That is Sunday morning, Funky Buddha, the tap room in Oakland Park. So how about that? Ben's Chili Bowl. That's what somebody just put on the chat. They serve them at Ben's Chili Bowl, which is a famous place in D.C.
And you couldn't really do paella either, Solana.
Too early in the morning.
Early in the morning, but it has to be a big, gigantic bowl.
So
with all the clams and shrimps and all that
they
stuff?
serve you. It would be similar to like a risotto, where they make it in the back and they're making it in large quantity, but they're serving you a plate of it. Like
now you got to pick out, find a clam for each one. Too much.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's too much. It's enough already. It's enough. Anyway, let's get headlines here for the 5 o'clock Funky Buddha Happy Hour. Don't forget, I got to give away a Twin Peaks gift card. You got to remind me. Don't remind me, Jimmy. You worry about loading up music for the next couple of segments. I'll worry about giving me the gift card. I don't want to overload them.
Gotcha, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to overload them. And then you picked a song with no intro. So then it was just, I got to talk over lyrics. Like, was that your emergency go-to song? Bismarcky?
Just the first song I saw.
All right.
Bismarcky.
All right. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. In fact, let's finish everything up real quick. Let's get out of here early because I got to get a McRib.
Let's get it.
Stop thinking of
it. The Dolphins had landed in Madrid earlier today. So Mike Cunha is going. I don't know if he's representing CBS4, but he's going. He told me. I saw him Sunday night. And I told him, bro, don't be Cunha on this trip. Like, you're going to be in Madrid. I've been to Madrid. It's one of the best spots in the world to eat. You've got to go to, like, El Museo del Jamón, which is the ham museum. You've got to go to you've got to have tapas every day. You've got to eat croquetas. You're in Madrid, bro. You know? Like, go enjoy life. So we'll see. He told me he's doing some stuff. He's going to the oldest restaurant in the world while he's there, which I went to, which was unbelievable. So we'll see. He's doing stuff with CBS4. If Cunha gets out of his comfort zone a little bit while he's over there.
I was looking at Kim Bokamper and Joe Rose have that podcast Out to Pasture. So Kim Bokamper's been putting up videos of him in Spain, and today he is on a bakery tour. He visits La Mallorquina. And if you watch the video, like it's just delightful watching Bo at this Spanish bakery. I don't know. There's something just very enjoyable about it. I didn't watch it with sound yet, but I was watching it during the show. Just him looking at all the pastries in the glass. Really adorable.
Yeah. I'm uncomfortable being a tourist. Like what Solana's talking about, like going to the tours and checking out this, or like the world's oldest
I like when they
restaurant.
think you're a local. I like when they think you're a local.
Me?
No, not you.
Okay.
It happens to me every now and then.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, me in Madrid. Hola. Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't understand why people don't like to come off as tourists. I'm a tourist. I'm here to learn about you, learn about your culture, and give your economy more money. Like, why? I don't know why people try to stray away from
Spain,
that.
especially. They have like graffiti all over the place. Tourists go home. Like, Spain has a very big anti-tourism bend right now.
And I'm a people pleaser. And to be honest, I don't know if y'all want to reveal it. Like, most of the stuff is not that impressive. You're just in a different country looking at something you've seen before.
Interesting.
Okay, look at this church. Huh, seen your church.
It's an interesting take on travel.
Yeah, this is a church. Fountain. Wow. It was built in 1407. Old ass fountain.
No wonder you didn't like the bean.
Like, that's a bakery. I'm walking and looking at donuts. I've seen donuts. Hey, this is a crepe. I know I've seen a crepe.
Different when it's in a foreign country.
I'm not from Willie Hump, Alabama. I live in Miami.
Because you haven't tried the churros in Madrid. I mean, these
That's
churros.
like you can't tell me Churromania in Sawgrass Mills Mall has the churro equivalent to something in Madrid at the worst churro stand in Madrid.
If you're from Livingston, Kentucky, maybe. In Miami, New York, LA, Atlanta, I can get all of that stuff.
No.
Only difference, I'll be honest, is the wine. Like the wine in Spain, I don't know what they put in it.
But
There's
like
no sulfates or something.
To eat a croissant while you're looking at the Eiffel Tower.
Did you just have a stroke?
When you're staring at the Eiffel Tower and you're eating a croissant, you don't think it's special? It doesn't. You're telling me that croissant doesn't taste different than a croissant that you would get in the mall?
We went to some historic thing in Barcelona. There was a seafood tower. They had all kind of
great.
It was delicious. Yeah. But I've been to, I've been to Prime. I've been to Komodo. I've been to Gecko.
No.
It's nice.
I don't understand though, man. Like some historic thing. Cunha's gonna go eat at El Sobrino de Botín, the oldest restaurant in the history of the world.
Taste of the mountain. Sounds delicious.
That's what it means. Taste of the mountain.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess the door frames are small, the ceiling's low, it's old as hell. So now That's what they say. What do they call the little bitty raggedy hotels? Historics or something?
Yeah.
Boutique.
Sure, boutique hotel.
Boutique hotel.
Yeah,
It's just little.
Well, I'll have different ideas.
$400 a night to sit in this closet.
All right. Do you have anything in the headlines, Dopey? Gotta get to a pal.
Love hearing Crowder's take on the pyramids too. That one's always good.
Hey, Sphinx. Can y'all get these damn stray dogs away from me so I can enjoy the Sphinx? No, lady, I don't want any coffee with flies flying around it. Thank you. Get me out of here.
You're like a walking Chamber of Commerce brochure.
Gracious. Camel's coughing. That camel, is he sick? No, I'm not riding him. You're going to lose me.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't go with Zach Thomas on that trip to Madrid. Now knowing how much you love traveling.
How much you love traveling. Appreciate it.
I was supposed to go, but I got to work too much. I can't fly from Madrid back and forth and do the podcast. Big ass pyramid.
One bit of NFL news: Asante Samuel, he's signing with the Steelers practice squad. Remember he had that spinal fusion?
Yep.
He's been fully cleared, so he is signed with the Steelers practice squad.
All right.
You guys talk about Jalen Phillips in that first hour when I was out?
Yeah, he had pretty staggering stats. He had the exact debut you thought he'd have.
Game clinching tackle, sack, forced fumble recovery. Goodness. You know what? It tells you something though. Vic Fangio was the big piece of that because he doesn't come in and play that much if Vic's not there.
Correct. Yeah, totally agree.
He said he's available. Go get him. Yep. Watch this.
Also, just the team is loaded. You know, like they've just got players everywhere. And when you do, it helps you to be able to go after a quarterback.
I'll tell you, if I had to double team Jalen Phillips or Jalen Carter, I'm going to make sure Jalen Carter's covered up.
The Miami Heat will play the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow. Yesterday's game, can't stop watching that final play. That'll be at 7:30 p.m. The Panthers play Thursday. Our show will be out there on Thursday. And the big news today, just in case you're getting out of work and you didn't see it, the Dallas Mavericks officially fired general manager Nico Harrison.
All right. So they've put the entire thing behind them. No one will ever talk about the Luka trade again.
Till he writes his book. He better do something.
Well, you're not going to work in basketball. They might as well write a book.
There's just to round out headlines here. I know we have to go to break. The Bulls don't play tonight. Sorry, Hoch. And
how am I going to lose money tonight?
Well, that's why I'm bringing this up because I've got a couple plays here for tonight. The Nuggets, it's the late game. It doesn't tip off to 11. I don't know if that changes how you feel about it.
If I have a McRib, I'll be sleeping by 9:30.
Sleep in the car.
But the Nuggets are 8-point favorites tonight on the road, and I think we should parlay Jokic triple-double with the Nuggets covering.
Problem here is this is a rest your starters in the fourth quarter kind of game. I'm not even lying. And I read today that Sacramento, like everyone's available. They want a clean house.
They stink.
Yeah, no, I read today that like they're ready to trade off everyone.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. They're god awful, and it's literally the Bulls from 5 years ago now in Sacramento.
You know who I'd like to get?
Who's that?
DeMar DeRozan. A little more scoring punch.
Can't add him to the Bulls. That was a white boy fall.
Nikola Jokic, to record a double-double is minus 1,100.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Minus 150 to record a triple-double.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook, triple-double, plus 3,000.
Yeah, well, not exactly his prime.
All right, guys, your weather in South Florida right now, it's in the mid-60s, and it'll stay there. It'll drop a little bit later tonight. That's brought to you by ChillZone AC, featuring reliable root AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
You see that Desmond Bain game winner last night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the first
dividends. Paying dividends.
The first time in history that a team or two teams from the same state hit buzzer beaters on the same night.
Huh. Did not know that. All right. Josh Appel is going to talk some football with us in the next segment. I've still got the Twin Peaks gift card to give away sometime tonight before 6. I mention Atlantic Men's Clinic on the show every day. I'm a believer. I was there today. You may have noticed your energy is lower. That's how I got there, about a year ago. Maybe your workouts aren't as productive. You're not sleeping as well. You feel brain fog. Your sex drive is off. It could be symptoms of low testosterone. And if that's what's going on, don't wait. Call Atlantic Men's Clinic. Get treated for that low T. Living with low testosterone is no way to live. And again, I am speaking from experience, and I can attest to the difference. Atlantic Men's Clinic really are the experts in treating low T and other men's sexual health conditions. So if you're like the many men who are low T, you go to Atlantic Men's Clinic. Within just a few weeks, you're going to feel that energy return, the brain fog go away, your sleep improve, your workouts improve, your sex drive will be significantly enhanced. Go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. You can schedule a consult. They do your lab work when you're there. They have your results within 30 minutes. And then a Florida licensed medical provider will review your results with you and discuss your options. And they're also friendly over there. I love stopping by. Atlantic Men's Clinic. There's 7 locations in South Florida. So certainly there's going to be one near you. They've got the new office in Hollywood. Call Atlantic Men's Clinic at 877-455-7300, 877-455-7300, or visit AtlanticMen'sClinic.com.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
I spend $250,000 a year on gluten.